What game were you playing for 8 hours?
Oh, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh yeah, Amy's in the
Oh,
back room over here playing the shit out of it.
I just got to Tangled Land, and I'm like, oh, I need
Oh
to.
man, she's just doing Ratatouille, so
Oh, I ran into Ratatouille. Yeah, I'm a little ahead.
yeah,
Ratatouille is pretty
she's
great.
she is just freaking out. So guess what happened? Is great update on the story. She found out this morning that the package would not arrive due to the weather. She was super bummed. She was messaging me about it, being like mega bummed because she's like, I took the day off. What am I supposed to do? I went out on my lunch to Best Buy and picked it up along with her lunch and brought it to her, and she
Oh,
lost her shit. And now she's
oh,
been playing all
sweet
day.
I Ed.
I'm such a sweet Ed.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Oh
she was
man,
pretty fucking happy about that, and I'm just like, yes,
it's.
I won. I did it. I won the relationship.
Oh man. More importantly, though, dude, they let you go to Toy Story World. Everybody knows Toy Story. Best Disney movie ever.
I know, dude. It looks so pretty. She's having a
I
blast.
did. I finished Toy Story World, and Woody is just the greatest person ever.
Just the greatest human on the
He's just the
planet.
greatest human ever. It's great.
Did Michaela say she could make it? Or not Michaela? You're here.
Chrissy?
Kristen. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Krista should be able to make it.
This next scene is so much her, but if not, it's fine. It's fine.
I believe she voted yes.
Let me look. Let me approve this
We had
message.
3 yeses and I don't know, which I assume is a no from Andrew.
Let's see.
Yeah, but he's gonna join because he hasn't had not tomorrow as well.
Yeah, he hasn't had school in a bit. All right.
Oh.
Okay, so
Lucky.
Andrew's coming in.
Yeah, he's just cooking spaghetti.
Kristen.
Kristen said Coolio stay safe and said she could make it.
Okay.
She's just running Kristen on Kristen.
On Kristen time.
Listen,
I love
I
Kristen
don't.
time.
I didn't know if I was gonna say this when she got here or before she got here. So I'd say it when she's here so I can embarrass her in person.
Oh, what you do?
Careful to embarrass her. Oh my gosh, dude! This just puts in context Kristen and the idea, like the concept of time, and how like detached they are from each other. So like last week, what was it? Like last week Monday, somebody sent out a text. Like, so it was Kristen's birthday yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody last week Monday sent out a text like, "Oh yeah, we got a birthday coming up. We got Kristen's birthday coming up next week." And Kristen last week says, "Oh, there she is." She says, "My birthday is not in February. It's in January."
Yeah.
No, your birthday is next Tuesday. And they're like, "No, I thought my birthday was today." Kristen thought her birthday was that day the whole time.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, "I thought I just finally turned 30." And everybody, was just like, "Oh, this is a thing now." She didn't. She turned 28. She thought she has her age messed up. She's got everything messed up.
Oh my
And
god.
that's why, we're not going to talk about Kristen anymore.
Of course.
Oh, fuck. I just got on your piece of shit.
Oh man.
Ah.
I just had to explain your great concept of time.
Just made it. Just.
Hey, I'm only 4 minutes behind.
No, you're fine.
No, no,
You're
no.
fine.
You're good.
You're fine. It was just, Kristen, I've never seen something about what happened about your birthday confusion. I'm just, still in shock about,
Yeah.
you thought your birthday was over a week ahead of time. You thought you were 2 years older than you thought.
I was utterly convinced that the Monday before my actual birthday that I was 30, and I got really mad at Brandon because he was telling me I wasn't, and I was like yelling at him. I was like, I should know. I've been here for 30 years. He's like, no, I have.
That's why when you texted, when you were like, "Oh, I turned 30," I was like, "Wait, I thought Kristen and I were the same age. I didn't." Is she?
You're younger.
Am I 30? What's going on?
Have I gone over the hill?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Kristen, have you had all of this week off?
I worked yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Tuesday.
And
Tuesday
I won't
was
work,
the.
I won't
only
work again
acceptable.
until Friday.
Nice.
We'll have 3 days off this week. So.
Nice.
Savior, I was taking the day off anyway. 1, because Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and 2, because I just didn't want to deal with the cold. And I got a text from a coworker who's like, by the way, Dr. blah 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 told us not to come in today or tomorrow. And don't use PTO, it's just use regular time for it. And I was like, yeah, dude. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
That's
well,
so
I'm
good.
screwed because we missed a day last week also, so I'm already a full week behind on my entire schedule. I'm like, oh shit, I have to figure out, rearrange a bunch of things, take a bunch of games and projects out that I could have done.
Yeah.
Have you guys reached the point where you start tacking days onto the end of the school year yet?
We have 3 more school days. 3 more snow days, or technically, I guess a day taken away from cold, not snow, is called a vortex day. I didn't know.
Vortex
It's
day.
a cold day. Let's not call it.
Interesting.
Does Kristen have a camera running?
Yeah.
She does.
Alright.
Oh, Tom, could you send me something? You know, the last presentation about the game that we played, about the world and characters. I can't open it for some reason, and I need the information for it.
Oh
You'll be
yeah,
fine.
I can re-get you that link. It's because I probably moved the folder around.
Okay.
The Google Drive folder that's not there anymore.
Thank you.
Just because I have a little organization thing.
Yeah.
You said Mr. Antring will be joining us.
He should. At least that's what I assumed. But now Andy decided to cook, and he's like, "Okay, I'm joining you because I'm hungry."
Okay.
Should I call him or ask him? I can go ask him.
Yeah, just go ask if he's like
Yeah,
Okay.
he's within yelling range.
There he is.
Now I still don't have Kristen.
Well, I just got her. She loads kind of slow.
Alright. That's when I think of Kristen, I think of slow loader right there. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it feels like it hurts.
Slow loader. Oh gosh. Oh man.
Oh, you muted.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hey, you're back. That was
Yes.
weird.
Though I don't have Tom on my screen anymore.
Yeah, you might need a refresh.
I'm refreshing. Everybody refresh, let go.
Okay. Let's refresh.
I'll just wait for all y'all. I'm looking at dark screens.
Me too.
Entrance 8 could make it.
No, not today.
All good. All good.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be with us soon enough.
Yeah.
He's got that Lord Narcissus. He's got a lot of business going on in the city.
I mean, he is
course.
the bad guy of the campaign.
He is the main bad guy.
Oh my god. Sad.
Are we super ready?
I'm just not getting Kristen today, I guess.
I mean, you could check her out in my stream. You can turn that on.
You know what? I think my life is improved.
Oh
It's
my
just shit
God.
on Kristen Day, apparently.
Jeez,
Shit on
Kristen,
Day.
defend
I'm sorry,
yourself.
Kristen.
Not like I just had a birthday or anything at all.
Yeah, happy
Oh,
birthday to
no.
the ground, Kristen.
Yes. Will you be tomorrow at home, Kristen?
At noon, I head to the Wixom library to
Okay.
do coaching because we're missing 2 days of school and our first tournament is Saturday, so
Coach.
Okay.
awkward.
Just have
But-
a package for you, that's why.
Mm.
And it was so cold today, and I'm like, I'm going from work quickly as I can to warm up.
Did someone show up at work today? Like, did anyone come in for coffee today?
Oh my god, we would think that nobody would come, yes, but at a precise 11 something, people would come and they were ordering frappuccinos, and I'm like, what? Like, and then, like, they called us from the headboard, they're like, we are closing at 6 o'clock because it's too cold and they don't want to endanger our people that are closing the shift time, so tomorrow, which is much later, which is great, but people were still coming and ordering cold drinks, and I'm like,
But why?
I was like actually asking them like, really? Like, really? And they were like, yeah. I'm like, okay, sure.
But why?
Yes. It's fine. It's fine. But overall, it was a good day. Not as much. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, you're good.
Oh, you're good. I went outside one time today. It was just to turn on my car. I got Kristen.
There you go.
Turn it off again.
Hey.
See, Tom wanted to have you in his
Kristen-
life.
Kristen looks nice. Kristen, you look nice today. Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Making that happen.
You really want to piss her off, compliment her.
Well,
You're an asshole.
I mean, the beginning
It's
the beginning of this game is gonna kind of follow the theme of shit on Kristen, unfortunately.
Shitting on
where we left off last time was pretty bad.
Perfect campaign. It's just like regular me Kristen interactions, pretty much. It's not really. We're not really playing characters. We're both just really
I'm just
immature.
an insecure brat who
Oh my god.
gets easily manipulated by you. Sounds right.
Oh boy.
You're totally easily manipulable. Totally. That's what when I think Kristen. That's what.
Yeah.
Wow.
Totally manipulatable. Oh my goodness. Well, let's get the party out here, even though they're not actually here, just so they can see too. You're not actually out here yet. I'm gonna ask you things. I'll just so you can see, just so you have sight beyond sight, putting you up there. Because this is a blocked off map in certain places. Very
No,
cool.
my sister.
Alright, I shoot Kristen in the back.
So
And a nice start.
our first scene of the episode. We're not doing an intro today. I didn't have the time. I had to spend my lunch driving out to get my wife Kingdom Hearts.
How dare you be a
I
girl.
know, how dare I. Our first scene of the episode will open up, I think, once again on that main hub of Waterdeep. We see the massive metropolis below, just sort of breathing in and out. We can just sort of feel the presence of life pulsating throughout the many streets of this just massive, complex city. And we begin to just dive back down into a sector. We zoom in right down upon the yawning portal, but we don't quite go in. We move to the side of the yawning portal. In fact, the very back alley of it. As our camera comes down from the rooftops, we enter in on this scene. We see Martina with two other sort of rugged-looking young individuals. One holding a broadsword, two hands. The other going a shield and like a net gladiator style. Kind of trying to like surround her in this moment. Meanwhile, looking on over the fight, we see Maloon Wardragon, the mentor of Martina, his arms crossed, leaning up against a wall as he watches, saying a thing or two here and there. Your footwork. There, move. And he just says one thing at a time, just says, keep your shield up. Watch your chin, and he's gonna little things here and there as these two try to take down Martina. Martina, I'm not gonna give you like a fight right now, like a legit fight, but I'm gonna say that thematically you have been progressing big time with training with Maloon over the last 3 months, and you've been training with these other two who kind of came along a little bit after you, after seeing you get the Great Maloon to train you, the Great War Dragon, as many call him. His last name is Ward Dragon. Or it is War Dragon. The whole name is War Dragon. But getting the Great War Dragon to train you, these other two recruits have sort of come on to try to also get a piece. Like, oh, he's training people now. I want a piece of that legendary, that legendary adventurer. So we see these two trying to come in on you and sort of take you down in this training exercise. You've done it many times before. I don't know how many times you've versed these two at the same time. But how do you succeed here?
Ooh, okay. So, at first it looks like I might not succeed. Like, they get a cheap shot in here and a cheap shot in there. But then I do like a quick dodge kind of guy, and I like ram one off, so I'm facing one on one.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
then as soon as I knock that one out, the guy is like behind and he's about to do an attack, but I'm like, I'm too cool. Bang. Though you're not truly sure if I did that on accident or on purpose.
Oh my god. Yeah, and I think we can see War Dragon's clever eye for combat. I think he notices, and we see a smirk on his face, much like the one in this portrait here. He's been a very rough trainer so far. He has berated you quite a few times, sort of broken you down, but he has a way of building you up at the same time, a charisma that is undeniable, of just his level of experience. You can hear in his voice and just the way he knows things, you know you're getting a good training course with him, and you have been improving dramatically. I think he is a lot to attribute to the fact that you recently leveled up, I think. So yeah, we see you triumph over these other two there, throwing boom boom to either side of the alley, you staying in the middle, panting up and down. You're a dual wielder, right? You have a weapon in both hands.
Sword and an axe.
And a sword and an axe, yeah. You're breathing heavily, and you can just feel that, you can feel Maloon's pride in you, and that's something that is hard-earned, and once you get it, it feels great. And he'll step out into the alley, no longer leaning on the alleyway. Or on the yawning portal itself, and we hear his hands clasp together, his calloused hands, make a clapping noise that echo through the alley. Good job, not bad, not bad at all. You really have progressed, Martina, quite a lot. All of you have progressed. You're stronger than you were before, and I wouldn't be able to, of course, attribute my own skills to that, and in some way, your own talents have shined through. We've broken through that hard exterior and made it to the true warriors inside. Think you're all almost ready? And he leaves it at that. The two you've beaten, even though they felt defeat, they're kind of just like, we're also getting some praise here. That's really good. And they're just kind of like, but they seem confused as the you're almost ready. And they pause. And he sort of waits. Do you speak up first? They're not going to say anything.
Of course, I'm not only almost ready, I'm fully ready. Actually, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm almost ready. Wait, what?
See. Ready for the final test.
This was my final test.
Oh, no. That's not the final test, dearie. There's a little bit more than we have to do. You've grown strong over these last 3 months, as I said, and I believe that you're well prepared. I've well prepared you. And, he steps... So... Sorry. I'm a bit of a showman. I like to build things up a bit. He says...
Okay, take your time.
And he says, No, I think I've taken up enough time as it is. Master, we're ready. It is at this moment that he turns around to say something. And he says those words, and it's utterly confusing. You didn't know War Dragon had a master, and you didn't know anybody else was here. He turns behind him to look at a completely empty alleyway. For a moment you think perhaps Maloon has gone crazy, until something very disturbing happens.
No.
Behind him, you see something tear its way open. A green light begins to shimmer and grow until it envelops the area behind him. And you see this horrible swirling portal. And on the other side of the portal, you see the vision of someone familiar. This guy.
Oh no. No.
He has around him those very three intellect devourers. He is on the other side of the portal, and you can hear his just unnatural voice echo through that telepathy, enter your mind, and you can see the terror in the eyes of the two recruits on either side of you. Like, what's going on? Wait, what? Master War Dragon! And they just seem absolutely... and you could hear this voice echo through. You have primed them, War Dragon. They are ready for extraction. Kill them. And he draws his sword. As is your will, master. And you can see his eyes turn the same green of the portal. I would like you to roll initiative. And I would like both Solma and Radaro to roll a 1d4 for how many rounds it takes for them to come to Martina's aid.
Together?
Yes.
One roll for both.
One roll for both of
Do you
you.
want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
You can do it.
All right. 4. 4 rounds.
Now I will allow inspiration to be used if you want. You all have 3. If you want to re-roll that, you can.
You know my rule. I use inspiration on the first roll of everything. So
Okay.
3.
3. It's a little less. It's a little less.
Rolling well tonight, guys. That's the good news of 4 to 3.
Yay.
So, in the meantime, while you guys aren't there, just so you're not doing anything, I'm going to have each of you control a thug.
God damn it.
So,
No, I do not want Tom controlling any thugs around me.
so
I run away, leaving Kristen to
I am going to make sure this one is controlled by. I should have set this up before, but I didn't. Let me just make sure this one will be controlled by Radaro, and we'll have Radaro's name. And then this one will be controlled by Solma.
Yay.
And then you guys are going to be able to, you should be able to see their stat blocks. Let me know if you can shift click on those, if those are available to you or not.
Shit.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing it wrong. I'm going to kill these.
I changed my thug. Oh, I changed his name to Nidaro Ryala.
Let me get these thugs in here. I have to actually share, like, the whole thug thing with you guys. Let me just go into thug and actually edit all of thug and make it controllable by all players. I'm okay if you guys see the thug thing forever.
I mean, we know the thug stats. We know.
I'm pretty
Do
sure
we?
it's not hard to get these thug stats.
We do now.
They also are going to defend themselves because they're terrified for their lives. You can roleplay these characters however you want, but don't. All I can say is, Kristen, don't blame me if if Tom decides his is too scared and runs away.
All right, mine's name is Bingo.
It's Bingo. Yeah,
And
shift.
the other one can be named Bango.
I'm
Shift.
Bango.
Double click should be
Bango
next.
on Bingo.
Yeah, it seems as though the individuals on the other side of the portal, or the individual rather, and his pets are not passing through. They are simply waiting for War Dragon to do his foul deed. So, it will be initiative time. So let's roll initiative, and you guys can roll for your individual thugs as well.
Oh, Bingo, so good.
Go Bingo.
Go
My
Bingo.
new character.
Bingo Bango. Bing bong, no!
Michaela, you can click on Bango
Okay.
and click the initiative button in the top left.
Bingo
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
10.
There we go.
Can I
My
see
rolls
this?
are going to the GM though, by the way.
Yeah, it's all good. Can you see them in the turn order?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
should
can see everything.
See the sheet? Where is
Yeah.
it? Where can I
Oh,
find it?
shift double click on Bango or Bingo.
Shift double click.
Yeah, hold shift
No,
and
only
double
on
click.
Bango, not on Bingo.
Yeah, you hold down shift and double click, and you should open the thug sheet. Here.
And then
Double click.
Here.
So am I? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep, I just
Sorry.
hit show. You're good.
Appreciate it. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Now
They
you
go
can
to
see.
character sheet.
Yeah, you can see it. That's what my stat blocks look like. They're really cool. They're simple. You can click on the buttons and see all their shit that they can do. They have the weapons that are on there. The weapons I talked about before were just theming. But if you want to have a net on one of them, you
They're
can.
like training weapons.
Yeah,
Pull
they're
out
not.
their real weapons.
Yeah, these are their real weapons to defend themselves. Excellent. So, Thug Bingo. You.
Bingo's gonna be
Bingo
like-
is taking it back.
He's like-
Wait a minute. Who's Bingo?
Oh, he just charges in there.
Okay.
And he takes 2 base swings.
Oh, it's-
19 and a 6.
Is Michaela Bango?
I thought it was Bingo. Okay, I'll be Bango.
You're Bango.
Okay.
I'm Bingo.
I'm Bango.
All right, yeah, you run in. War Dragon is completely armored. Oh wait, I have to get the countdown before we start here. Let me just see. Friends arrive. Friends friends. I arrive. There we go. Hopefully, I did not spell arrive right. Round calculation is going to be -1. I spelled it totally wrong. Don't make fun of me. No one make fun of me.
This is some kind of test. This test, he wants us to go and get on him now. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yup.
Bingo? Chill.
All right. Go
I
for
got
it.
19.
19 just hits. Oh, are they all still going to the D? Yeah, you can see them. Very cool. 19
Yeah,
hits.
I could see them. So I got a 19 and 11, so I did 6 bludgeoning damage.
6 bludgeoning damage. Very, very nice.
If Bingo kills this dude, I'm changing my character
to Bingo
Bingo Star.
Alright, let's see if he has any other crazy things. Nope, he doesn't. So he will take 6 points of damage. Alright, yeah, as the weapon is just drawn and just thrown right into War Dragon, you can hear him say in this voice, his eyes glowing green behind them, just sort of around their rims, not in the actual iris itself. Good. You learned well. Now die well. That'll be for his turn. That is Thug Bingo. You hit 1 strike, right? Do you have multiple?
I did 2 strikes.
Okay.
You get 2 strikes.
He got one of them.
Yeah.
Thug Bango.
Can I? Okay, I'm just curious. So they're not fighting the little brain doggies, and
All of them are behind the portal and not really a part of this current fight. They're simply waiting for War Dragon to complete his duty so that these intellect devourers can take their brains.
Because I was thinking that Bango was gonna shoot that weird thing because it doesn't know what that is.
He could if he wants to. He could try to shoot at the portal. I don't think Bango's ever seen anything like this, so it could be up to him.
Bango's gonna be like, what? And then he's gonna try to shoot it, just shooting the portal.
Yeah, have him make an attack.
Heavy crossbow. Okay.
Get him, Bango.
Bingo.
It's 14.
Passes right through the portal to the other side.
Shit.
How did you not know that would happen?
Bango, get up here.
So that would be the only attack you'd be able to do.
Okay, and I'm gonna
You want to move?
stay where. I think I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Bango going ranged. It is War Dragon's turn. He is going to take his sword out, and immediately he no longer has his limp anymore either. That is completely gone. He moves with the skill and precision of an expert adventurer. He gets 4 attacks. So
Shoot.
he is going to put his first one into Thug Bingo. 22 damage, or not 22 damage, 22 to the attack, 14 slashing damage. Miss. 14 slashing damage as he drives that blade across Bingo. It is a huge axe that pulses with magical energy, a 2-handed axe. Very powerful. He's then going to step forward to Martina and take a swing on Martina. 23 to hit.
Of course that hits.
12 slashing damage.
Shit.
And then he's going to move.
Okay, Martina.
Bingo could take an opportunity attack if he wants.
Oh, we will with advantage. 6 and an 8. That's a miss.
That's a miss. And he'll take a strike at Bango with Azure Edge, his great blade. 15 to hit.
Yeah,
I believe
you
makes it 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. And then we're going to roll 1d3 for who he goes for last. Starting with the top. Bango at 1, Martina at 2, Bingo at 3. Okay, it's another Bango strike. Alright. 23 to hit, another 9 slashing to Bango.
Okay, Bango. Going great.
Going great.
Bango at 8 HP.
Bango messed up. He's just ripping into you guys. He moves through, dodges out of the way of Bingo's retaliation, blocks it completely. The axe moves as if it's a part of him. Those glowing green eyes behind him as he just has a a horrible crooked smile of pleasure as he destroys his apprentices.
Alright, take him out, Kristen.
It is Martina's turn.
Okay. I'm like, bingo, bingo, get out of here! And then I do
Bingo!
and then I do a goading attack on this dude so that he'll focus on me from now on. Because, you know, heroic.
Of course.
So, 30 die, and then...
So just first roll to hit, and then after you hit, you can apply your
Okay,
thing of
well,
honors.
I'm obviously gonna hit because it's me. So,
Of
of course, of course.
course. Of course. Totes.
First, longsword, birthday roll! 12.
A 12 will not be good enough. Do you want to use your inspiration?
Inspiration! Inspiration! Let's do this again.
20.
Let's see. 22 hits! That hits!
Okay.
Go ahead and do the damage.
Okay, so that's 10 slashing, and then he has to do a wisdom save if he wants to attack anyone but me.
Oh,
And
okay.
you also do an extra D8 damage, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you would roll an extra d8. Go for it.
Superiority die.
Alright, what's your DC?
It
DC
is
should be 12.
Alright, he passed it. But you hear him say under his breath, Martina, I should have gone after you first. And it is... Should have known.
why are you doing this? I'm like, Master, why are you doing this?
Don't worry. It's better on the other side. And it's, it is, you have another bonus action attack if you wish to do that, or you
I
can,
do.
you can bonus action try to heal if you want to do that. It's up to
No,
you.
I'll wait for another attack before I heal.
Oh.
Let's do my hand axe, man. Let's do this shit.
Do it.
My attacks work.
Ask him a question.
Excellent question. Dang, that hits.
Let's get that in there. 5.
Make him afraid of you.
Missing.
Yeah, you
Need a
you
focus.
cut. Go ahead. What's up? Do you using another ability?
I'm gonna like shoot all my abilities out at once, man.
Okay, are you doing another wisdom save?
Menacing. Yes, he has to do a wisdom save. The DC is 12.
He got it. But you get the extra D8.
We're missing the first part of everything you say again, Kristen. I don't know if it's like...
Yeah, you just want to turn it down in Discord, but you're fine. How much? Give me that D8.
Do this. Come on, better than 2, man.
Three
Three,
is better.
2.
Just like the number of rounds until help shows up.
Yeah, you cut into him super well, and he actually winces and just says, "Maybe I trained you a little too well, Martina. The Xanathar's really gonna like you."
You get. This is going so good. And
As
then
he-
creepy good.
As he says that, you hear a roar come from down the opposite way from the portal, and you see, coming to your aid, your ally, Yagra Stonefist. "Maloon, you bastard!" And she's running down, and she's got her fucking battle axe readied. And she is going to fuck up some shit. I gotta get her in the turn. Yagra Stonefist. She's going to make her multi-attack. Let's see. Let me bust her up. And yeah, she's going to make 2 attacks with her mace. Boom. Oh man, she misses both. Ching, ching. Fucking Maloon blocks both down. She says, "I knew you were onto me, Yagra." And and I think she'll just spit at him. And I think you'll hear her, you'll hear her scream out, "What'd you do with my friend?" And she's just going to try to rip into him. And he'll say, "Maloon's long gone."
No.
And she's just ripping into him. There's like drama happening here. And it's Thug Bingo.
Go bingo.
Bingo hears Martina yell for him and his lover Bango to leave. But no. Bingo rushes to Martina's aid and says, Martina, friends never leave another friend behind.
Oh my god, he's gonna join our party, guys! He's gonna join our party!
I've been playing too much Kingdom Hearts, guys. The power of love and friendship overcomes all, okay?
You'll overcome all.
Swings with advantage. A crit!
A crit!
10 damage.
Nice!
And 17. Which
Oh, how's he getting the advantages? Can I ask? What's he doing?
he has pack tactics.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Pack tactics. They have
Nice.
advantage on all
Crit for
attacks.
10.
Smashes him over this bat side of the head.
You're all dead. And it's Bango's turn.
So, taking the cue of my lover right there, I'm gonna try to multi-attack as well.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yes, multi-attack. Oh god, what
Oh
did
yeah,
I do?
no, that's just you can click the actual attack with his weapon.
Okay,
That
sorry.
the mace will miss. Go give
It's
me
the
another
mace,
one.
yes.
One
Yeah.
more. A crit, another crit.
Hey.
Oh my god. Alright, that'll be 7 plus 5, so 12. Nice job.
We call the old Bingo Bango right there.
Ripping into him. Let me see, what's his HP at? He is still not bloodied. He is not under half.
Did we freeze?
Yeah, you cut into him. Oh, are we still good? Are you frozen?
Yeah, I can now see you and hear you.
Okay, cool. We good. Alright. Maloon War Dragon's turn will say, 4 of you. Now the odds are even. And he is going to second wind as his bonus action and regain 20 hit points. Congratulations, Mr. Moderator.
Bad guys aren't allowed to heal. What is this bullshit?
He's going to gain 20 HP, and now he's going to put a multi-attack into each of you. One into every single one of you. So he will start with Bango at the top. 19 to hit for 9, Bango.
I'm down.
Alright, you can start making death saving throws. He cuts Bango down. 1. And then he's going to turn over to Yagra and make an attack on Yagra, which will hit for 9 damage. You bastard! And he will then attack Martina with a crit and 15 points of damage, Martina. And a good one for you. As he rips into you. And then he will put another attack on Bingo, which will hit. He just hit with 11. 9 slashing for Bingo. As he's just ripping into all of you at once. You see him get that resurge of energy and move with such fast speed, just striking at everyone. You're Yagra. Get out of here! I'll save you! And she's just...
Yeah, Bingo is taken down to a knee with the head. He reaches up and grabs Martina's side and says, Martina, leave him for me. Get out of here. You got a life ahead of you. Go down here, Martina. This isn't your fight, Martina.
And we can see the Illithid in the portal. His fingers just twiddling together as we can hear Maloon, or is he Maloon? We don't know. Don't worry, Master. We'll have 4 new recruits for the Xanathar soon enough. And it's Martina's turn.
God damn it, guys. Okay. Fuck.
Don't
What?
forget those action
What's the
serves
second-
also.
What does second wind give me again? It gives me
1d10 plus, it'll be plus 3 your fighter level.
That'll survive me for 1 hit. Okay. So you guys arrive? How many turns?
I
Not
think the
this
next one.
turn,
No?
but the turn after. Not this next one.
Oh god. Okay.
I mean, even when we do show up, I don't know what we're gonna do. Leave?
Turn to Bingo, and I'm
We're
like,
gardening
friends
right
don't
now.
leave friends behind, and
Oh
I'm
my...
gonna die for a character named Bingo.
Bango's still here.
And that's his name, yo.
First or second wind.
And Bingo, what's his name?
And Bingo was his name. Oh, second wind should be... It's just 1d10 plus 3.
Come on, computer, do this. Okay. Okay, 9. I get 9 back.
Okay.
All right, that's good. That's
Nice,
good.
nice. I'm gonna grab a water real
It's like
quick.
2
Back,
hits.
and then maybe
Sure, go.
Just over here.
stand through
So
a
you have
second
your
one.
action and you have your action
Coming
surge.
back. Coming
Doing
back.
it all. I'm taking my action.
Take it.
Surge is I can take another action, like another hit thing.
Yep, so you can do 2
Okay,
swings
so
with your
first-
longsword if you want.
Step in. Yeah, let's step in here.
You said to use your bonus action to second wind. You only get 1 attack, and you also can't end your movement in another character's square, so you'll have to move out of Yagra's space. You can move through her.
Yagra, I didn't see Yagra in that space.
Yagra is right here.
Am I able to get around here?
Yeah,
Here. Okay.
maneuvering.
She's gonna action surge for her second attack.
Oh, that's what you're gonna do. Cool, cool. Let's see it. Let's get these attacks. This first,
One. Let's get my long sword, my short sword in here.
no hit. No hit. Unfortunately.
Okay. Surge.
All right, no hit. He's able to defend himself. He's far too agile.
I'm too emotionally subdued right now.
You have a pot. She should get 1 more bonus action, right or no?
Nope, action surge doesn't give you another bonus.
Okay. Friends arrive. Ticks down. Yagra. What's she got here? She also has pack tactics, so she's fighting with advantage. So she is going to 2 mace attacks. Will hit and will hit. Nice, Yagra. She will just strike into him. Give me back my friend! She's just gonna bash into him. Friendship, guys. That's the theme of the episode.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
I channel the power of my heart.
she'll rip into him. Bingo. What would you like to do?
Bingo seeing Bango fall and likely dead. Likely no coming back.
Very likely.
Lets out a blood curdling howl at the moon as he one of those guys. As he just goes all he'd activate rage as a bonus action if he was an
Of
answer
course.
character now. As he swings in another crit
Nice.
for 12 damage and a miss. He
Guy.
smacks him. Bingo's great. Bingo's my favorite.
Oh my god. So 12 points of damage.
Dara's gonna show up and do jack shit, and then like we're gonna be like, man, I wish Tom was playing Bingo.
Sounds like bingo. Alright, is that your full turn?
Yeah, as he swings and he's like, Bingo, no! Just wailing on his like armor.
As your turn ends, one of the intellect devourers crawls out of the portal. And will move right here. And it's looking right at Bango. It's looking right at Bango. And
Not that Bango.
it's
I
going
still
to
have 2
use
more death saves
Body
to do.
Thief. The Intellect Devourer initiates an intelligence contest with the incapacitated humanoid within 5 feet that isn't protected by a spell of protection of good and evil. If it wins the contest,
Friendship.
you done. So,
No.
it
There's
is
so much to live for.
all right. Make an intellect roll, and I'll make an intellect roll.
How do I intelligence roll?
Intelligence
What's that?
roll. Yep.
Okay. 15.
Bango, you are fighting to resist this ability. It is trying to. You can feel the psychic power of it in your semi-conscious state as it tries to penetrate into your brain and remove it into its entirety. And you're able to resist for now.
Okay.
For now. It is Bango's turn. Bango, make a death saving throw.
I accidentally did it ahead of time, so I got a 4.
Oh, that's 1 failure. So we're gonna put
Yeah.
one mark of failure on here. Ka-chow.
Yeah.
Maloon's turn. As he continues his horrific betrayal. He will cut into Yagra. and go for 2 attacks. And will manage to hit with both, dealing 19 points to Yagra. Yagra's not looking good at all. He's going to turn over to Bingo. Make a swing on...
Bingo stares straight at him and says, "Give me your worst, motherfucker."
And he fucking drives his axe right into your shoulder and you drop with 13 slashing damage. Boom! As you go down from that magical axe. And he will then turn to Martino with the final strike.
Oh god.
How's it feel for your friends to die around you? And he'll swing for 14, which does just hit 13 slashing damage, Martina.
Kristen, we need to get you better armor. What the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah, weren't you making me better armor, asshole?
No!
take-
We started fucking
Go ahead and take 13.
buy better armor with all of the
Like,
money
God,
we
that's
just
my
made.
second one.
It is your turn. You guys are arriving this next round, guys.
Kristen, kill the mind flayer. Kill the fucking jump through the
Oh,
portal.
I guess, please. They have much more to live for.
I'm gonna move over to this guy.
Got it.
Stab the shit out of
All right,
the
you will.
mind flayer.
Maloon will strike you if you do that.
Damn it.
You could go.
can move-
You could
can
go
move
here.
one to your left. If you move away from it being right next to somebody, they can get an attack of opportunity on
Yeah.
you.
So you
So-
could go there, yeah, if you
You
wanted.
froze on me.
I can go here.
No. Yep.
Yep.
Sweet. And then no attack of opportunity.
Nope. It will not be an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna stab the shit out of that little...
How's it going, Michaela? Can you hear us and everything?
I can hear you. It's slightly like you are like you're moving, but really
Okay.
slowly.
It's okay.
Everything's fine on my end.
Yeah, it might be internet.
Yeah.
Okay, the first
How many inspiration do we have?
when was your birthday?
Tuesday.
Monday.
One birthday inspiration. It's all the one you get. It's one.
You have to give me a birthday inspiration. I don't need it.
I'm giving you
It's
one.
okay.
I'm giving you one right now.
Inspiration.
Unfortunately, 15 is still not enough to strike.
God
What?
damn, a
The
birthday
straight
inspiration failed me.
the brain dog.
Oh, the brain dog?
Yeah.
No, that hits the brain dog. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Damage, please.
Yes, birthday inspiration!
Hey.
Go for it.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Nice. Good strike. You have a bonus action still.
Oh yeah, let's hand axe that motherfucker.
That hits too.
Oh,
One.
birthday inspiration.
Nice. It's still standing, but barely.
Damn it,
Is-
hold on, let me... What is this?
Do you want to
One
use any of your
second.
powers?
1 sec. How, like, is it like... Oh god, he's got one leg left, or is it like...
Oh, he's got 6. He's got like 6 HP.
I'm gonna waste my guy. Wait. Okay. Oh no, it can't happen. Okay.
Okay.
No, I'll save that for when I die.
I would like Solma and Rodaro to roll initiative. You can start anywhere on the battlefield you want. I don't care. You tell me how you enter in when we start your turn.
Right there.
Yeah. If you want to be there, you can. I'll let you enter in however you want, brother. Your funeral, not mine. Excellent. So you guys are in it to win it. Let's just do this. Get this going the way it's supposed to go. Get this out of the way. Sweet. Excellent. All right. Very cool. It should be top of the round. Oh wait, Yagra gets to go. She was the last one who got to go.
Yeah.
So Yagra, and then we'll start with Bingo. We just missed
Bingo's critting this death save, just so you know.
Oh, I know he's coming back. He's coming back. Yagra gonna
Most
take
of his
could
rolls
take
so
her
far have been
strikes
crits.
with advantage. Hit, miss. Gonna hit him for 7.
Okay.
All right. And she's just striking into him, trying her best to fight back Maloon. Or what used to be Maloon. It is the Devourer's turn. It's going to try again. Another contest, Bango. Actually,
No.
it's going to choose between either Bingo or Bango. Let's see.
Well, Bingo goes first. Death save. Bingo. Okay.
14.
Oh, Bingo goes first? Oh, yeah, it does.
I-
Okay. Nice. One
Throwing
success.
you,
All right. It is... I didn't even assign which one it is. We're re-rolling. Okay. 1 is Bango. 2 is Bingo. All All right, it's bingo. Bingo.
Bingo, no.
Intelligence. Intelligence saving throw.
Bingo's really dumb.
Inspiration.
Birthday inspiration.
They do not have
11.
inspiration. 11's good. See what he gets. So just like, yeah, intelligent contest. Yep. All right. It's just intelligent contest. It got an 18. So what happens if it wins the contest? The intellect devourer magically consumes the target's brain and then teleports into its skull, taking control of the body. While there, the intellect devourer has total cover against attacks and other originating outside its host. The intellect devourer regains its intelligence, retains its intelligence, wisdom, charisma scores, as well as its understanding of different speeches. Otherwise, adopts the target statistics. Knows everything the creature knew, including spells and languages.
All it knows is love and friendship. That's all that was in Bingo's heart.
Okay. All right. It disappears. I'm just gonna.
Still at 0 HP though, right?
Yeah, he's still at 0 HP, but I'm just gonna put a little marker on Bango. It's an eye.
Double tap Bango. Kill Bango.
You are
Bingo.
the other thing. You are stabilized, Bingo.
All right.
But
We end.
But Bingo is no longer. You're at 0. Bingo is no longer a playable character for you. You can play Radara, but he is.
Door.
He's unconscious and out of this fight unless somebody brings him back for any reason. So we'll leave him on the field.
Thank you, put out with it.
It is Solma's turn.
Yeah.
Where do you want to
So,
be? You can be
Solma.
where you want to be in your first round. Easy.
I think with skills, I'll just show up somehow, jump from the rooftop behind. What's his name? Oh God.
It's Maloon, War Dragon.
So I would like to, the cool monk down and just hit him in the back.
We're gonna need more intellect of ours, Master.
So let me try. Let me hit, please. So I have how many? Well,
I am like Selma.
okay. I'm changing. I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff and hopefully hit.
Okay.
Okay. 22.
Who it hits?
Right in the back and 5 damage.
5. All right.
No. Can I use also unarmed strike now? If I use a key point?
So,
Yep.
so
You
the way this works is you can normally, as a bonus action, make an unarmed strike.
Oh,
If you
okay.
spend a key point, you can make 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Alternatively, you could spend a key point to dodge, which gives all attacks
Okay.
against you disadvantage. Instead.
So as my bonus action, after hitting him with my quarterstaff, I'm gonna try to hit him one more time with my fist, and that hopefully will hit. 15.
That will not hit. Unfortunately,
Okay.
he's able to block it out of the way. He's completely surrounded by you guys, but he's doing a Neo right now. He's doing the. If you've seen the Matrix, where he has to fight all of the agents at the same time.
I'm debating if I should attack one more time.
You'd have to declare for the future notice. You have to declare it before you spend your bonus action.
Okay, next time.
Next time. All good. Is that Solma's full turn?
Heck, I think so. I can't do anything now,
All right.
at least.
Thug Bango. Let's make that saving throw.
Okay, I'm using just so much sheet
just-
to do that.
Just
Oh,
get a
yeah.
1. Just get a 1 so he dies and they can't mind control.
Let's save.
It's
19.
better. That's
God
a
damn it.
19. 1 save. All right. 1 save for Bango.
I will bring Bingo back. He
Bingo,
will be back
Bango.
with Bingo. They're gonna be together.
Ridaro, where do you want to be?
Radaro is flying in next to her homegirl Yagra Stonefist. She was the person who I said is my friend from the get-go. Radara runs in, sees Bingo and Bango on the ground, and they're like, Bingo, Bango, no!
Yeah, these guys are frequenting the bar.
She's more worried about, because she sees Martina's still up. She believes in Martina. Her and Martina are now, co-champions of the pit fighting arena. So she's gonna run in. We're gonna bonus action, fighting spirit. This shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And stab into this asshole.
Do it, man. Get it.
24.
24. Yeah, you got advantage with that. Give me that damage from the fighting spirit, right?
Fighting spirit.
Yep. Ooh,
11.
11. So good.
I'm gonna Action Surgeon, another follow through. Swipe at him.
Oh, nice.
Fighting Spirit OP this round for 9 damage. As I get him in the side, get him down in like the lower side chest.
I didn't train you, but I'll kill you all the same.
All right.
Good luck with that, buddy.
You cut into him expertly. You are definitely a big threat to him. You both Salma and Radaro. Martina. Yeah, add that temp HP, by the way. Remember that.
Yep, I got 5 temp HP.
Cool. Martina still up.
God damn, somehow. In tears, I'm like, no, you've killed my friends. And so I'm gonna just...
Bingo's not dead. He's breathing. Bango's not dead either. No one's dead.
No,
Look what you did to my friend.
Guys, I
There
was
we
so
go.
tempted to run in and use a medicine check to stabilize Bango. But then I was like, no.
Does 12 hit?
It does not. It does not.
My turn was useless, guys.
No, it's not. You're important, Martina. You're doing great, honey.
My friends are dying because of me.
You do 2 strikes and he blocks both. Ping, ping, just like he's moving that fucking axe like it's a part of him. It moves with such speed, and you can see the magical energy in the axe itself is just driving it forward. And yeah, it's his turn. He is going to do his barrage to everybody.
Just gonna swing it. He's just gonna spin in place.
He's just spinning.
Whirlwind.
He's doing it, pulling a Garen. Yeah, he's gonna put 1 strike into Yagra. So let's get it.
Dead instant. This is a Vorpal axe, right?
22 to hit. Yagra will go down to 0, but she is a half orc. She has an ability.
Get
To
back
bring
up to
herself
1.
back.
When it reduces 0 hit points, she drops to 1 instead. So she is still alive. She takes that strike. And she's like, "No, I won't let my friend live like this anymore." Yeah. And she, "You die today, monster." And it's going to be. He's going to continue strikes. He's going to put 1 into Martina.
And my sister. I don't know.
What's his Can we know what his bonus to hit is by now?
+9. So he's going to do 13 slashing to you, Martina.
I'm 0. I'm -10. Do I die immediately?
No. You don't die. You only die if you take as much damage at negative as you have HP. Full, as what your full cap is. So you are down. I'm going to put a little marker on you. Boom. You see Martina go down. Another master.
Oh no, not the brain thing.
He's going to commit a strike to Bango. Oh wait, no, he's not. He's not gonna do that. He's leaving Bango. He doesn't want to kill.
Too late.
Nope.
Too late.
Nope. It'll be 1 to Salma and 1 to Radaro. No, he doesn't want to kill. He's got to incapacitate. So
Sleeping.
1 to Salma. Salma, it's only 11.
Oh heck.
He has hit every hit. He's so hard to dodge out of the way. How do you defend? How do you stop this strike?
I see him
I'm
hit my
so glad I'm
sister,
unconscious.
and my rage is just like I grab him by the wing me and I just squeeze it out of my way, and just like the fury is in my eye.
You later.
And he'll swing around to Radaro and strike into Radaro for his final 4th attack. 25 to hit Radaro for 9.
That'll do 9. Only 4 damage. Wow, what a wimp.
And it will be Yagra's turn. She still stands. She's going to just let out all of her rage and take 2 strikes into him with advantage. 1 will hit. The other will not. She'll only deal 3.
Huh? Okay, that's something.
I yell, Solma, get your sister out of here.
He is bloodied. We see another Intellect Devourer. Actually, there's 2 down. We see 2 crawl out.
Not puppies, no, not those evil.
All right.
Brain dogs.
No.
they like are chasing each other's like spinal column, you know.
All right.
Little brain puppy.
Let's see here. Okay, let me see where they can get. Let me just make sure they can get to the right places, because I need to actually measure their movement, because they have to be close. This one will go here. And this
Not
one,
to Martina.
this
No.
one will start making its way towards Bango. Martina, I need you to make an intellect. It's an intellect contest, so roll intellect.
We're doing great. No.
Guys, we're a dumb party.
Is it an intellect save or an intellect con?
Just
Like,
to,
do I
just
roll
the, you're just,
intel?
I'm pretty sure it's the same number for
It
you.
really is.
6. Okay, if you can see in chat, I crit failed.
You failed. Number 1.
I crit failed. I crit failed the intelligence to take her brain.
I'm clicking in the chat. I want to see if you're lying to me.
I'm not. I'm not. It's in the Twitch chat. If you look at the Twitch chat, I legitimately rolled a natural
I
1.
rolled it up. He rolled a whopping 2.
I rolled a whopping 2. It's the legit. That would have been a brain consumption.
Oh,
my
shit.
god.
Only
they're all
solvable.
dying.
Only solvable
and
via
by the way-
wish.
Yeah, that shit is your character. There's no bringing your character. There's no resurrection.
No.
There's
You
none
will.
of that.
You will. I will let you still play your character. You just.
Mine-
You just get to play them. All the same memories. All the same everything. All right. It's Bingo's turn. Bingo is. Oh, Bingo's unconscious. Yep. Solma.
Live in the bingo.
I am. I'm going to. First, I'm gonna just hit him. Just for good. Wait. I want to carry my sister away. How can I do that?
It's a pretty involved. You would have to get near her, use your action to grab her, and then you move at difficult speed. So and the intellect devourer could take an opportunity attack on you, moving her away. She is in the fray. Getting her out of there is rough. You would also take an opportunity attack from Maloon. It is not a great moment to be able to get her out of here, tactically.
Oh god. I'm wondering how to hit the brain dog. Oh
Up
my
to
god.
you.
Okay. So
I mean,
Can I
technically,
step
Bingo is down on the ground, so you could.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you
kindly
could,
step over.
yeah, you could step. You could step on his square. Let me move him to the
And
back.
I'm going to. Oh, sorry. I'm like on over Bingo. Like, sorry, trying to get closer to my sister.
Yep.
And I'm going to do my first attack on Maloon with my quarterstaff.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's
Hopefully
see.
I'll-
That
2.
hits.
And it's going to be 11 bludgeoning
Ooh,
damage.
that's good.
Then I'm going to be also use my key point for what is it called? Flurry of blows. So I'll have 2
2 more strikes. Yep. Punches.
yes, so I'm gonna hit. Because I want to I want to step on the dog, but also hit Maloon. Yes.
Okay.
So the first attack is gonna be
Put
on
that
Maloon.
fucking thing across the goddamn alley.
I wish I could kick him. Can I kick him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unarmed strike.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can kick
I'm
his ass.
kicking the dog.
Yeah, go
Whatever
for
you
it.
want. You can-
With 24,
Yeah.
I'm kicking the dog.
24.
With 6 plus 4.
10. Nice.
It's a thing crit. It's just the 6.
Nice. If it was a crit, I'd let you knock him away. But yeah, you strike a kick into this thing. Hey, you know what? Poof. Poof. Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, you kick this thing away and it rolls. Poof. Over. Brain juices spilling out.
Yes.
It's still alive.
And one more punch towards Mildoon, just for good measure.
All right. Will not hit. He poof, blocks
Yeah.
that. It is Bango healing death saving throw.
Okay, let it be. 13.
It's a save.
Save.
He's
Damn
got
it,
he's
he
got
needs to
2
die.
saves. He's got 2 saves.
He needs to die, or else he will come back against us.
No.
Radaro, it's your turn.
So it's an action to move Martina.
It's an action to that's essentially picking her up. It's a full action. Positively.
How fast have these things been moving? 30 feet?
40 feet on the Devourers.
40 feet? There's no running away. Because even if I grab her and run, like, I can't run. Like, someone can at least
You can
dash and step in the wind.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I
mean
can,
it's up to you.
I forgot
But,
about
like,
that.
this dog will just chase me trying to, like, eat on Martina's brain.
You don't know that.
So, like, I'm just gonna I mean, Martina doesn't. I mean,
Oh, if you have Martina? Yeah, if you have Martina, it's probably gonna chase after you.
you know,
If you have food, it's gonna come after you.
like, I could probably just leave right now and be fine.
You could. It
I'm
would
not
be
gonna
pretty
do that,
bad.
'cause I'm here for my friends.
Thank you
And I used
for
my
our
well,
friendship.
first things first. We got 3 of these, so we're gonna use another fighting spirit. Give
Oh,
myself 5
yeah,
more
yeah.
temp HP and advantage.
It
on my
replaces the
attack.
previous temp HP, I believe.
I got smacked, so I lost it.
Okay, cool,
You
cool.
did 9 damage to me, so it did
Yeah.
4.
Oh,
and
okay.
I lost my temp.
Man, that samurai.
Yeah, this
Samurai's
is
so
Zen
cool.
like Radaros. You noticed Radaros moves earlier? They're very just like savage in there. Now
Yeah.
she's a little more like picking her battles, like moving in or out.
Oh, I love
like,
samurai.
Do a little rope a dope and stab at him for 15.
He is not gonna hit, unfortunately.
And it's my turn.
Dang, man. All right. It is Martina's turn. Martina, make a save.
Shit.
Just roll 20 and we're good.
Yeah.
I can't believe you rolled on him being a rival.
Double birthday inspiration.
Inspiration.
Let's see the roll, Martina.
You know.
I think Kristen's the oldest person here, which means she always gets an extra inspiration
Of course.
for being one step closer.
Oh, no.
One failure. One failure.
Martina.
Now if you roll a 1, you're just dead.
All right, Maloon is going to try to take out Yagra, which he will. Yagra goes down.
He's no.
Yagra.
Hey, there's
Yager
only
goes
listen,
down.
There's 3 unconscious people and 2 brain dogs. All right, they can't get all of them.
All right.
The map. Let's do it.
So looking around, he's going to put 2 into Rodaro and 1 into Salma.
Oh, he would.
12,
He would. That's a miss.
23.
That's a miss.
Another 9 to Rodaro, and this one will go to Salma. 25 for 10
You
damage.
froze on me again.
I'm sorry, 10 damage.
I can't hear enough.
You're getting chunk. It's your internet.
Yeah, it's your internet connection. It's getting.
Michaela.
Can you hear me, Michaela?
Now I can now hear you.
10
So what
damage.
happened?
You take 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Yeah, he's ripping into you guys. 4 attacks.
Yeah, you're really a nuisance. We didn't bring enough devourers for all these bodies.
And that's his turn, striking into everybody. And it is let's see, who was next? Oh, it was Yagra. Yagra's going to make her save. Let's do that. It's just 1d20, right?
Plus 5.
Not plus 5. All right, she's gonna get 1. 1 Zo. All right, she's got
She
it.
in here. We need. All right, now we want Bango and Yager to live. So
All right.
these devourers eat them instead of Kristen.
Yeah.
Or
1.
Kristen gets to play Bango.
No.
One will make its way over here. The other's going to choose between Yagra and Martina. Martina will be 2, Yagra will be 1. It's Yagra.
Okay.
Oop.
I feel slightly bad, but okay, I'm good with that.
Okay.
This is why you have NPCs, is so they are fodder and that you don't die. They
So
Yeah.
Bango needs to make a intelligence roll.
Yeah, I gotta be smart.
bang on that drum, Bango. Are
Let's
you
see.
rolling it?
I'm rolling, yeah.
Gotcha.
So intelligence for the thing is where is it? There you are. 16.
He succeeds. Bango resists. All right. Let's see how Yagra does. Let's see how Yagra does. Here's another roll. Oh, we got a crit. Unless Yagra crits too. It won't even matter. It won't even matter. It disappears.
What do we see? What do we see when this happens?
It just
Who knows?
it gets smaller into the point of becoming one little dot very quickly, and then boop, and it's just gone.
Okay.
Nothing else. You don't see anything else. Okay, gonna get Yagra stabilized, and then put this little eye on her.
Hopefully that brain dog gets tired of munching on Bango's brain and goes over and gives Martina a try.
No.
So, Bango's too strong.
All right, it is Bug Bingo who is down under Solma and has a new brain. Solma, it's your
Speaking
turn.
of Solma.
Okay, it's my turn. So, can I try to do a medicine thing on my sister to see if I can stabilize her?
That would be your full action. And
You can't bonus attack. You can't do your bonus.
You won't be able to bonus action.
If you do it.
I would say, and you can do it if you want to, Michaela, if that's what your character would do. Mechanically, very bad for the situation for you not to be attacking Maloon. But that's up to you.
I have faith that the puppy will not attack my sister.
Listen, maybe even if she's not making death, so the puppy could still eat her brain. It doesn't matter if she's stable or not. But also, as long as Kristen doesn't roll a 1, she won't die next turn. If she gets another fail, maybe then we start thinking about the medicine.
Okay. So
but right now, we're just gonna assume Kristen's not gonna roll a 1.
I'm enraged, so I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff.
Go for it.
And then I'm gonna be using my unarmed strikes. Oh shoot! I can use inspiration.
You can. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll
I'm
again.
gonna try to hit one more time with inspiration.
All right. I think that's everybody's inspiration.
15.
A 15 will not manage to hit with the quarterstaff. You can try to do the key point punches.
I'm gonna
Birthdays.
use my 2 key point punches, so 2 times flurry of blows. I'm gonna hit him.
It's also Michaela's birthday today.
If it was, I would. That is a miss on both of those are misses, unfortunately. He is just he just goes,
Get ready. You're going on a trip.
and it is Bango. Bango, make that save.
That'd be an initial 20.
Bang that drum.
19.
Bango stabilizes.
Bang that drum.
I'm good. Bango may help, hopefully.
He stabilizes. He doesn't.
at 0.
He's at 0 still. He's still susceptible, but he survived. It is Rodaro's turn.
All right, we know the drill. We're gonna go ahead and pop that fighting spirit again.
Got it.
5 more HP.
Got it.
Advantage with the rapier and stab at
Oh!
it. There we go.
You needed that so bad. You needed that so
There we
bad.
go. 12 damage.
12. Nice. Very, very nice. All right.
She swings at her with the axe. She smashes it aside, or parries it aside with her shield, and gets him right in the armpit area. Stabs in there.
Absolutely.
Balloon, what the fuck? I always knew you were a little bitch around the portal.
It is Martina's turn. Martino, go ahead and make that save. We're praying for that crit.
Let me crit.
That
Let's do
fail.
this.
20, 20, 20, 20.
1.
It's an
Oh,
8. That's
okay,
a second
now
fail. That's a second failure.
No!
You used all of your birthday inspiration too early.
It's Maloon's
No,
turn.
my sister! It says, where are you?
Maloon is going to strike into. He's got 2 for Solma and 2 for Rodaro. So here we go.
Instead
So
of hitting me twice, could you hit Martina once?
he doesn't want to kill her. So one into Rodaro. Or wait. Oh man.
Or will he kill Bango?
Let me just make a quick roll decision here. I'm gonna leave this up to wisdom. Here. Because he's been training Martina. Alright. I'm gonna say above 10, below 10. Above 10, yes. Below 10, no.
For what?
Okay, for something in my head, for myself. It's okay. All right, he's going to choose to fight. He looks at Martina for a moment, thinking about saving his protege that he's groomed for the last 3 months, and he just goes,
You've brought more fish. I can do without you.
and he'll start striking into Rodaro and Solma. So it'll be first attack on Rodaro, 20 for 16 slashing damage. He rolled
Alright,
max
take 11 of
damage.
that.
He rolled max damage. Second strike is a critical hit. 23 points of damage.
Alright, I'm down.
Shit!
No more playing
Guys, I took
around.
60 damage that fight.
He's going to turn to Solma. First strike, 15 to hit, Solma. You have an armor class of 15, it just hits. It just hits. That's the way you see. 13 slashing.
Oh my god.
Second strike,
Only one hit.
25. He puts you down.
I'm down.
Alright, he puts you down. So
Oh my god.
you are at 0. Let's get that death marker down. It is Yagra, who is stabilized. Intellect Devourer is going to make a contest with Bango. I'd like you to roll with me.
Okay.
All right.
God.
Let's see.
5.
He fails and disappears.
Rest in peace. Mango's alive. It's okay. He's fine.
All right. So the music shifts. It changes. We hear that horrible voice come through the portal. He says, as we look at all of you defeated, Maloon dripping
Hey, we
in...
still got death saves.
Dripping...
If we crit these death saves, we're back up.
Dripping...
Keep going. Keep them going.
He's dripping in blood. I'll have you make your death saves, but it's going to be after this sort of cinematic moment. I mean... We could keep it going if you want. Let me give him some stuff, and then we'll go around. Let me get back to him. Solma, make a death save for me.
Just get the crit. We're fine.
20.
You're back up. Solma, you rise with 1 HP. You still have No. This is I'm leaving the creepy music because you see your friends, all of them on the ground. Maloon still up, still strong for the most part, breathing heavily.
You should have stayed down.
What would you like to do? It's your turn.
I couldn't hear. Sorry. What did you say?
He said you
Should have stayed down.
It's your turn though. You get to go.
I don't know what to do. I hate this. I hate this so
Kill
much.
him.
Okay. I
Kill
only
him,
have
that's
one
what
hit
you
point.
do.
Like,
Yeah, and you know
okay,
what?
I'm good.
He's only got one hit point.
I'm angry. I'm so angry, and I'm gonna hit him first with my quarter staff,
Yeah.
and hopefully hit.
Misses.
That guy didn't hit it. You shouldn't have hit him. You should have risked.
Next.
Then I will be using my key point for. Should I disengage? But I'm not leaving my sister.
You can't disengage with your key
I
point.
know. So I'm gonna be punching him 2 times. Now hopefully I'll punch him really hard.
What?
First punch is 18
Hit.
for 4 bludgeoning.
He spits out blood.
You're not making this easy on yourself.
A 24
Hits
with 7.
with 7. Another punch.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
And it's Thug Bango who's stabilized. And let me give him the eye. Radaro, make a death saving throw.
I like the eye. Good call.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's a fail. Alright, we'll mark 1 failure. Martina, I would like for you to make a death saving throw.
Oh, is this my final one, man?
20.
No, you got a 55% chance of not dying here. Everything's fine. You're dead. God damn it.
So, Radaro, we see you cough up a bunch of blood and it sprays near Solma, and Solma, you start to see
No, sorry, Martina is coughing up the blood.
is coughing up blood. Martina is the light is wavering in her. You have a choice here, and I'm going to have you make it at the end of this encounter. You will either choose, if you believe as the player that this is the right ending for your character, or you will take a permanent injury for the rest of this character's existence in my campaign. So you can choose one or the other. If you choose the latter, and you choose to take
Martina,
the injury...
you mean, right?
Martina. This is for Martina, who has failed and is technically dead. You can choose to have the character die here if you feel, though, for you it's thematically the end you want. If you want it instead, you can take the permanent injury. Your character is not usable for 1d10 days, and when you come back, you will always have that injury, and some of them are bad. So just letting you know, your character will be weaker than she was before. There's a small chance that she won't. Very small, though. So I will let you think about that decision as we move down the line. Maloon laughing.
I can't say I don't love my job.
And he's going to unleash all 4 of these attacks into Soma. Well, he'll unleash this first one, and we'll see what happens. 23 to hit, 15 damage. Soma, you drop down.
Second win. Second win.
And
you can make these death saving throws all day, motherfucker.
He looks up.
Oh, so unlucky for you. We're out of dogs. Looks like you die here.
And he lifts up his axe and goes to bring it down. And before he can finish the strike, we hear that voice.
No.
And he looks up towards the portal.
She'll only get in our way, Master. Leave her. I don't understand. We will find use later. As you wish.
He turns over, moving you out of the way, Solma. He just throws your body to the side, like sort of viciously, as he looks over to Bango. And he takes out some healing potions. He starts taking out healing potions and distributing them to the
He gives me one. He gives me one.
to the 3 who have been taken over. And they will begin to rise. And it is Yagra's turn. He'll look at her and say,
Go. You're needed back with the Xanathar.
she'll shake her head and say,
Of course. This feels good. Finally. Master, look! I did it!
you can hear the voice
Good, good.
as Yagra walks towards the portal. Thug Bingo doing the same, shaking his head.
Oh, the Xanathar's gonna love me.
And he makes his way towards the portal. Solma, make a death saving throw. See if you get back up again. This could be so thematic. 1 fail, Solma.
Welcome to the one fail club.
1 fail. Bango gets up. Just says, I keep doing the one voice. Oh, I've been waiting for a war for this. Finally. And he starts moving towards the portal. Radaro, make a death save. Failure. A failure.
Guys, our death saving throws are awful. Except for that crit, it's been been 6 fails and 1 crit.
He goes to start walking away, and then you hear the voice.
No, Maloon. Do not leave them to die. Says, I don't get it. Why are we treating them special?
Says,
We need them. The Xanathar has foreseen it. Him and his visions.
he'll look to the side of Solma and Radaro, who are respectively 1 and 2.
No, I just give it to. Okay.
Solma,
Just give it to
he
Solma.
stabilizes you. He puts his dirty hands. You are unconscious still, but you are stabilized. And we will go over to Yagra, who will enter the portal and disappear. Thug Bingo, who will enter the portal and disappear. And Solma, you don't have to make that saving throw. You are stabilized, and we'll wake up and roll 1d4. Let's see how many hours it takes for you to wake up.
1d4.
Thug Bango. 2 hours, you will
Man,
awaken.
we could have used that too earlier when I was rolling 3s and 4s to show up earlier.
Radaro, go ahead and make your save.
I'm dead.
Alright. Now you have the same option as Martina, as I gave you before. He'll just look and say,
This one's a little too late.
and he'll sort of spit on the ground next to you and say,
You were a good fighter. Maybe some other time.
and he'll laugh. Martina, make our way over to Solma, back to Radaro. Oh, He got to go and I missed him. So 2 rounds. He walks in the portal and we see the vision of that horrible nightmarish creature you guys found before disappear, and he'll turn back and look and say,
I have a feeling this isn't the last time I'll see you. Perhaps I'll get to kill you. I'll make you into slaves. One or the other. Good luck.
and he turns into the portal and disappears. All right, so let's put on some music.
Kristen, what do we want to do? I think put on the theme song. Put on some happy music.
No, I'm not gonna do that. We're going to do.
No,
I'm not gonna.
I do know, Kristen. Are we making new characters? Are we dead?
I just have to. I have to find some stuff here. 1 sec before we start. I want to have music for this moment. Where is the dock board?
I just need to know if we're dead or not.
Here we go.
On one hand, I think Radaro's dead regardless. I think Radaro's just dead. If Radaro dies and Martina lives, can Radaro and Martina have one last scene?
Yeah.
Where Martina gets up and Radaro's dying. Can we do that?
I mean, yeah, I'm cool with that. It's up to the player if you want your character to perish here. And if you want them to, it could be on your terms, however you want. Just know that at the end of whatever you're doing, that is the end of your character, unless you're resurrected by the party.
Kristen, if Martina's dead, Radaro's 100% dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, but I want to.
You're gonna die?
Cinematic way.
You're going to die? Okay.
Cinematic.
No.
Do you want to die side by side? Do you want to die holding hands? Power of friendship.
I was gonna have it where we, where I drag. Okay, so so Solma's been asleep for
2 hours.
is unconscious for 2 hours.
So when Soma wakes up, we're gonna be dead, right?
Yeah.
No, I want to be dying. I don't want to be quite dead. I want.
You can be dying if you want. You can have a moment with her if you want.
I will definitely, if I wake up, I'm crawling towards my sister.
Thematically, sure.
Because
Sure.
I crawled to you. There's a little trail of blood, little snail trail of blood, and I'm
love you.
I'm leaning forward. So all you have to do is sit up, and blood just like dripping out of my mouth, but you can tell that I'm like barely there. And I look at you, and I'm like, Soma.
I just put my hand against your cheeks.
I just wanted to make you proud.
I was always proud, Martina.
And she.
Sorry.
Is that her
Where's
end?
Rodaro? Where's Rodaro?
Yeah, where's Vidaro?
I mean, with their moment, I think Radaro just dies off in the alley.
It's up to you. You're the.
No, this is when Radaro finally shoots Martina in the back. 24 to hit for 5. I think Radaro crawls over, puts her hand like on Martina's shoulder. It's like, Martina, we kicked that fucker's ass real good. He's so bullshit. He's cheated. I don't fucking know. This is Martina.
Wait, go keep going.
Martina, you did great. Fuck, I don't know. Soma, you better fucking kick his ass or something.
He will die before it happened here.
Don't. Well, hope that is this got something in plans for you, Soma. By the way, I hid all my money under my mattress pillow.
Oh my god. So, we come upon this very solemn, dark scene. As Solma is sitting in this alley, kneeling down, lying down on the ground, heavily wounded, barely clinging to life, and her friends they're dead, they're cold, their eyes are empty, and they have perished. She has also managed to lose 3 others, Yagra and two of the, she doesn't know them very well, but 2 of the bar goers that were good friends with Martina. You could say we're good friends with them if you want, but these individuals were captured. Your 2 new friends. have been captured.
Bingo and Bango were Radaro's adventuring party before she joined Solma and Martina. But they had some disagreements, so they parted ways. It was like a work thing. It was like personal life was fine, but working together just didn't work out really well. Radaro's really hard to work with.
Oh my god. And we see this scene, and what is Solma just weeping? What's going on?
Solma never cried before, and this is actually the first time that she's actually crying. And she brings Martina and to her chest, and she's just holding her while laying down and holding Ridaro's hand, just like weeping and promising herself, like if she will find him, she will finish him one way or the other.
Absolutely. Yeah, we
By the
hear
way,
this.
This is the best. I was gonna say this is the best way to get at Michaela. Isn't to kill her character, is to kill other people's characters.
Oh no.
or to make her fight her love interest. That's always a fun.
Oh no.
It hurts like heck. I've been mourning Tom. It was
we recently ended a campaign, and I got Michaela good.
Oh no.
I cried.
Oh
I
no.
cried.
We hear Solma's vow of vengeance being made in this dark alley behind this just ever darker alley behind the yawning portal, the lights from inside seeming just a little bit less dim than they were before. This horrible tragic event, this bloodbath sprayed in the back of the yawning portal, is what we begin to zoom out on. And we have 2 characters down. And we need
to do some character creation.
We are going to do some character creation. We are going to close the episode out on that. What's up?
I was gonna ask. None of us are working tomorrow morning, right? Oh, you're.
I am working tomorrow morning.
I was gonna. Oh, I forgot.
We're gonna close the episode for now. And we might open it back up. But for now, we're stepping out of the role play zone and into the character creation zone. We're going to open back up on Solma. About 10 days later, when the events of Chapter 3 will officially begin. And I'm going to ask Solma, while you guys are making your characters, and I strongly suggest, I'm going to bust you some new characters. Try the Character Mancer, guys. Try using it this time. Give it your best shot, because they just added Xanathars and they did some stuff to it.
I did it last time. It worked really well.
Yeah. I'm going to put two new characters down here. Really quick.
Do we want to make related characters in either friendship,
and you guys have to write your characters into the Troll Skull Tavern. You have to write yourself into Solma's life, so we don't have to do an intro episode. You would have gotten there during those 10 days.
It's perfect because we've already set up Troll Skull Manor as we never decided on a name for that.
An adventuring thing. Yeah, you guys set it up as that. That's so cool. All right,
I liked the name of Dungeons and Flagons.
Oh.
That's our tavern name.
So I put
Dungeons
Dungeons
and Flagons?
and Flagons.
A flagon is like a big thing, like ale.
Okay, I like that.
All right, I'm putting in the player folder. I'm putting 2 characters. Remember, just to go to your character sheet and hit yes to the Character Mancer, and now we have all the Xanathar options, guys. So you can check those out and enter them in. But while you're doing that and choosing what you want to do, I'll help you along. But quickly, it doesn't have to even be quick because we have all this time. Solma, these 10 days, tell me about them. Tell me what happens.
Oh, also, Solma gets all of our money, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm rich.
It's in the tavern. It's in the.
Yo, rich bitch.
Let's go over to Troll Skull Manor and get some happier music going. Something a little upbeat. Let's see. And something we also spot on the way going out on that sad music, we see the old man hanging out on one of the rooftops, and he's looking down and he just says, "Oh, you can't save them all. What can you do?" And he seems to be nursing a wound that we can see. And we recognize as the viewers as a wound that could only be given, and we recognize it easily, by the scarecrows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he seems to be nursing that wound, and he says, "Wish I could have been there." And he steps away from that as we zoom and fade out. And yeah, we're back to good old Troll Skull Manor. But yeah, you guys can make your new characters and yeah, talk with me. So they are gone. You gotta tell me what you do with the bodies. Like what goes on, friend?
I expect all that gold
So-
spent on a funeral.
Well, the monk way, they really don't. It's really small. I imagine that how the plants. I asked probably what's his name, the transgendered one. to
Yeah,
help
yeah.
me
Oh, she
bury
totally
them.
would. Yeah, the neighbors around just find it absolutely tragic, and they do everything to help you. And you find that this small community treats you more like a family. Everyone, but your rival across the street. I forget what his name is. It's
Oh, can't he warm up for this?
he warms up a little bit,
Friendship.
a little tiny bit. Emic, yeah, Froon's Brews. At the very least, he comes over and just says, "Sorry about your loss. Yeah, sorry." And he'll just kind of like that's the most you get out of him. But you find that this family of neighbors very much like you grow a little tighter over these next 10 days. As they probably
also-
help you out.
Yeah, and I also imagine Tally makes the caskets for them. Really nice carved, pretty.
Oh, you'd probably at some point, like Radaro's got
Yeah,
family
yeah,
in
yeah.
Nightstone. Like we'd probably send the body back over there. They'd probably take care of that.
Okay.
Yeah, would Solma know that? Did Radara have a will?
I think it'd come up during
Yeah.
because we lived together for like.
Yeah. They would find your family would eventually find out, grieve, and want to take you.
On the one hand, I don't want to be on Dick. On the other hand, Radaro's money would probably go to Nightstone. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that's where your family would put it.
Their family, her whole reason here was to make money to send back home.
Yeah.
And she kind of, I'm fine with it because Radaro, I kind of checked the boxes I wanted with Radaro. I got my spunky interactions with Martina, got my interaction with Lady Silverhand, got their. Radaro was just an incredibly meta character of like joking about things that happened in the previous campaign and about how adventurers are all murder hobos. So I got all that out.
At the end of the first 10 days, Solma, a letter comes in the mail, and it's very simple, plain, but you can tell the paper is exquisite, and the seal is very important looking. It has the symbol of Waterdeep on it, and you bust it open, and you see it's a letter from Laurel Silverhand herself, giving her condolences for what happened, and she wanted you to know at the very least as somebody who survived, and wanted you to give it to Radaro's family because she doesn't entirely know where they are, to forward that letter to his family. She is donating 1,000 gold pieces to the town of Nightstone out of her own fortune. And yeah, she will request that you forward that to Radaro's family. That's your +1 favor, bro. that's
I forgot about that.
that's the favor that you
No,
you
wait,
got.
actually, go back to the dying scene. I have sex with Silverhand, and
Ah!
yeah, don't take that.
I crawl to the poon.
My thirst knows no bounds.
There's no bounds. Oh my god, so silly. So yeah, Selma.
Kristen's face is perfect reaction to that.
Selma,
Kristen just has this.
it's gross. I'm sorry. I never say bad words. All right, so, Solma. Yeah, you. What does the burying look like? What is that? What is the grieving process?
So I imagine that we pick I don't know, maybe Radara told me like what's her favorite plant or something. I would like plan growing on. Wait, Radara's body's gonna be taken or not? That's a good question.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be buried in Nightstone. You could be in Nightstone if you want.
Well, Martina would definitely take care of her, and I'll put
That's a big
her
trip.
Favorite. I'm gonna sit.
Isn't that like a day?
I don't know. So
A little bit longer, but yeah.
if I can't bury Radara right now, she's being preserved. I don't know how. Maybe.
Yeah,
I got
her
that.
family will come.
We'll
It's that
come
level
help
1 spell, right? That
Yeah.
keeps the
Yeah.
body from decaying. It's
And Martina, I will. And that nice. Wait. What? It's so sad. Sorry, I'm trying to be calm.
You're
about
good.
this.
You're good.
Okay. My sister's dead. Oh no. Before I bury you, I have to say, for you, Kristen, I was getting a commission for us two sisters, like fighting with each other. Actually, a drawing from my friend from Britain.
Oh,
So
We're gonna have to change that commission to you holding your dying sister.
I'm gonna have to tell him it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I will.
I'm so sorry, dear. Oh my god.
You guys are just picking. They're just trying to make you cry. So-
I'm just too emotional. It happens.
Yeah, who cares that Rodaro died?
Sorry,
Rodaro
Rodaro. Well.
I'm sad Rodaro's
learned
dead.
to pronounce her name right and she died. God damn it.
Make another one that's hard to pronounce.
Oh, don't.
Go ahead, Selma. Go ahead.
Sorry. So I can imagine because Selma knows how to wood carve. She carves the most detailed thing that she can, like about accomplishments into the wood. And when her buries her, I want that her. Let's say I don't know what's Martina's favorite flower. I would have to ask Kristen. That the elf to help.
You don't know what, like, she really likes, like, the weird little juniper bushes, because they're nice to hit people with, or, like, a weeping willow situation.
The fucking sad flower that you broke has gotta be somewhere, right?
Yes,
Oh
that's it.
my god.
It's thriving right now. Martina
It's
really
It's
took care
thriving.
of it.
It grows on her grave and it's like blossoms into a beautiful thing.
Yes, I would want to.
Oh
Wait,
my
that would be so sad and amazing. Please.
Oh my gosh. So good.
And some kind of monk ritual that we learned at our times with the monks, just to like honor like what I've learned, and just asking is just like, I know that faith and I can't change what it brings us, but why did you take my sister from me? Why did you kill Rodaro who was in my visions? Like, what is your purpose? Like, what is my purpose right now? And just questioning her faith right now.
Are you trying to commune with your god? A little bit?
Maybe I'll just like look up to the sky, just being near Martina's grave and be like, why?
Make a religion check.
Well, hopefully it's not a natural one because I'm so
Make it with advantage.
Okay, religion.
Make it with birthday advantage.
Birthday advantage. Wow.
The gods are very mysterious. The gods are very, very mysterious, Salma, and she has what the name of your god? One more time for me, because she's a different god. She's not from the Faerun pantheon, so I forget the name. Please tell me once more.
Sorry.
Aniri?
Istis.
Istis.
She's the one about faith and destiny.
Yes.
Needle and thread.
Yes, thank you. I remember all of it. I just needed the name to jar. Yes, Istis has been known. I mean, obviously, to be a very disconnected god, but not in a sense of neglect, in a sense of believing more in the strength of her followers to drive them forward and to not have them depend upon her wisdom. She's very about that, so you know she's quite fickle when giving answers. And maybe you already know that. Maybe you're just asking her to have your words possibly be heard, and you don't need a response. You feel the wind across your face. It is a spring day. There's a little bit of rain falling down from the sky, and you are there asking this question of your god, and your only answer is the one you give yourself.
I will make them pay Martina and Rodaro.
Oh yeah.
Xanathar will pay.
So.
No, they're all right.
Over these 3 weeks, the adventuring guild that you began to build with your friends begins to grow. Let's see how much money it makes. Here.
$1 million.
Let's see how much money the tavern will make in this week. So profit or loss. At the end of every 10 day, you will roll a D100 plus 10 and consult the running a business table in Chapter 6 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. I need that. 1 second.
Kristen, you got any ideas? I got a few ideas I can spit out.
The only thing I was thinking was, like, I wanted to do something like stick with an Earth Genasi, like a sorcerer thing this time, but other than that backstory, ideas.
Oh, you're like, man, Thomas's sorcerer was super fucking dope. I need
Heck
that in
yeah.
my life. That's what, because Thomas is just so cool.
Okay, Chapter 6.
I got you.
Is running a business... Oh, you got me already?
Oh no. I just something. I don't have the
Running.
Dungeon Master's Guide anymore.
Just a sec. Running a simple. Okay, those are traps. Okay. Nope. Good
I also
roleplay
like having
tonight, guys.
Genasi with an air Genasi situation.
Oh, it's so cool.
I could play my Air Genasi concept now that yours is dead. I could throw mine in. I was gonna play a Horizon Walk. You like your character you just played. I was gonna play the Horizon Walker.
Died. Like we ended the campaign, my character did nothing of use. Single fucking thing.
Could do that. If Ed lets me play the tree spore druid, I'm tempted to do that.
127 and 1.
Or just a half orc with the big axe. Who's,
Yeah,
simple
I'll let you play
Nothing
anything in
big.
there. Running a business. Let's see.
Maybe not the Air Genasi.
Oh, here we go.
I don't want to play back-to-back female characters.
Very cool. So, Solma, I would like you to roll a D100 plus 10.
What's that?
1D100 plus 10.
D100 plus 10.
And then copy that, and so that you can do it 2 more times. So just, copy that down.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Woo!
67, and then 31. One more. Ooh, nice. All right.
We rich fam.
30. So for the first week, the business covers its own maintenance costs and earns a profit of 1d6 times 5. So go ahead and roll 1d6. And you start bringing in adventurers. Nice. So you get 5 gold for the first week. It's a little rough. You're slowly getting people who are doing some jobs around the city, and working under your guild's name. So for this next one, oh wait a minute. Oh, I did the 31. Oh wait, no, this is 31. All right. You do have to pay the business's full maintenance cost for each day, which is going to be 60 gold pieces. So you will lose 60. Unfortunately, it needs 50 gold per 10 day for maintenance and wages for hirelings, and then 10 gold pieces per 10 day for all other guild expenses. So you will lose 60 gold. And then for the last one, which is phenomenal, covers its own maintenance costs. Roll 3d10.
3d10.
Yeah, let's see this. You rolled insane for that one.
Sorry, give me a
You're
second.
good. No, you're good. I'm giving you a lot to do. Nice.
I can't see it from my tears, actually.
So you only lose 5 gold. So you make 55 back.
Okay.
So you make 55
God
back.
damn. This thing's hard to make money on.
The business is sustaining itself. It's sustaining itself for the most part. So far, your only loss was you gained actually because of the. Oh no, you broke perfect even. First day you made 5 gold. Then you lost 60, and then you got 55. You don't do any. It is sustaining itself. You are sustaining a business. Excellent. Those markers go up the longer the business stays. So you'll get more money the longer you stay. So that was your first actual full month. Very cool. How are we on characters, Radara Martina? How is the character mancer treating you?
Oh, I haven't looked at the Mancer yet. I don't know what I'm making yet.
Oh yeah. We'll see what we're making.
Kristen, what are you thinking? Background. Am I Biaz of Wood or Iubi Ichuri Uchuku? When you make a character sheet in Roll20, it automatically assigns a name to it.
Soma, the business maintains itself. You have 3 downtime actions.
Kristen, what do you want backstory-wise? Do we want to be related or not related? I can tie a character in with Soma really well.
And you can do any roleplay stuff you want.
Well, let's have you tie your character in with Solma. I can find a way to get in.
Yeah. You're going to be adventurers working for. I think the easiest one, unless you guys have something else, adventurers working in the adventuring guild would be really easy, but it's completely up to you guys.
Actually, this one that fits way more with Antron's character. I don't know. Do you have any ideas, Kristen?
We can also.
Okay, I was thinking of making an Earth Genasi who is like, I was there for the scarecrow attack. You guys didn't see me, but I was like, the group didn't see me, but I had witnessed the scarecrow attack, and that like inspired me to be an adventurer. And I've lived a relatively dull life beforehand, so I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So I go seeking out the actual thing. And I feel like actually my family owned the farm, that one of the farms that was being terrorized. So now I feel like it's like my duty to do it.
That's
also.
cool.
Do I want to play the tree? Do I want to play a druid is the real question, because that's a lot of
I can
paperwork.
adapt if you don't have something to connect with Soma. I can adapt. I'm pretty fluid.
No,
That
I
was
can.
my
I
first
trust me. I can connect with the. Listen, I make the best connections. All right, I make the best deals and the best connections.
You have the Ravnica book, right?
Yeah, I don't
You
have
could
the
do-
book. I have
you could
the
do
PDF
Spore,
for the
yeah.
Spore. That's what I was gonna do. Is
Yeah.
Warforged Spore Druid with the
I
Warforged.
don't have it, so I don't know if it's, and
But-
I don't think it's entered in properly to the compendium.
It's here's the things. It's like Spore Druid, Champion Fighter, just like real simple and easy. I'm like, ooh, the Champion Fighter sounds real
my God.
good.
You guys are the first players I've killed in a long time.
Yeah, you've never killed any of our characters before.
I killed a character last year. One of my buddies just won.
You almost killed Antrang's character in the last campaign, but we put it to a dice roll, and the dice said Antrang lives.
I couldn't pull any punches on this one, and I'm implementing my new rule across pretty much all my campaigns of the player choosing whether or not they want to continue with the character with a forever injury or die. And I think that's fun. I think it feels better as the player to choose if you are going to die, and so it doesn't feel like the game, because 5th edition can fuck you a lot, so it doesn't feel like, well, I rolled bad, so I guess I died.
Rolling max damage and then getting crit, like what?
You guys were
talking about?
crushing it. He had about 30 HP.
Whew.
Left.
Totally at about
Okay, we were still
144.
pretty far.
By himself, he was a
If we
massive
started
fighter.
the fight together, we would have won.
That fight would not have happened, and I will let you guys know that's not even supposed to be really a part of the adventure or anything. He would not act in the way that he did if Martina did not roll the exact roll that she did for the downtime activity, making him her like rival, and then it says your rival will do something bad in this situation. It's like, oh my god.
Side note: what level are we?
You are going to bust in at level 3 on the flat. Flat level
Maybe
3.
level 1.
Nope.
Can we make one level 6 character instead?
If you're going to be level 1, you will die over and over again in this game. Forever and ever.
Alright. I'm really uncreative, guys. Are we feeling a... So one part of me wants to play a noble from Neverwinter who has heard about that whole
The treasure?
The treasure.
Yeah, the treasure's very important.
And
It
he's
will be the,
coming over
the
and
center.
he's like, oh, so this person helped. Maybe, you know, stick around here.
I like that.
Angle.
I like that a lot.
Like, there's that angle, and then there's just like a, you know, regular dude getting caught up in a little too much. I don't know. What do you guys?
I'm totally into characters that are tied to like Soma, or just tied to something like really strong. Or you can just have an individual character whose only tie is, you know, adventure and like you can go anywhere.
Find out as we go. You know?
Yeah, I love characters that build. Start playing and build, and I love characters that come to the table like pre-built. Either way you do it, it's up to me. It's up to you. It's up to me. Too good.
So we get to the character mancer thing. What do I do?
I'm pretty much just looking. Click on the character sheets. Click Azawud.
Yeah, you'll be able to rename it and stuff.
I don't think Earth Genasi is in there. You'll have to put that in.
Earth Genasi, you might have to plug custom. Well, yeah, because the Volos hasn't been plugged in yet. So you will have to plug in your race manually. I highly suggest doing it if you can. I think the Character Mancer will let you. Don't enter in custom stuff into the Character Mancer. I mean, you can try, but so far my experience of entering custom stuff into the Character Mancer has spit out a really bad stuff. And you can give it a shot. I actually encourage giving it a shot. And if it messes up, then you can just change it after. But you'll probably have to change it after manually.
Only reason I'm leaning away from a noble is that I just played a noble in our last campaign.
Were you thinking Air Genasi?
Me or Martina?
Martina.
Kristen was thinking Earth Genasi.
Yeah, I'm going Earth, man.
Earth, okay. How do you spell Genasi?
Genasi. It's in the elemental evil like.
Oh yeah, it never made its way over to fucking any of the official books yet.
Never in an official book.
Darn, I don't have the stats for it or nothing. I thought it was for sure.
It's I think in that
it's
share
not
drive,
in Volos?
I think it's in there, but
I know.
Volos, no.
Oh, really? That's so interesting. I thought for sure it existed.
How do we do
Alright.
our rolls for...
You are doing point buy, or take the standard array. Up to you. Standard array or point buy is your option.
I've never done point buy before.
Point buy is
That's what you did for this character.
Yeah, it's just it's basically standard array, but you get a little more control over what points are put where. Yeah, man, I thought for sure. Okay, 1 second. Let me check Volos, because I have Volos in Roll20. I thought for sure. Oh God, is it all the way over there? Damn it! Waterdeep. Oh, there it is. Volos. Got it. I thought for sure, Tom.
Kristen, you said you were going to play sorcerer.
Hope these cool jazz tunes are good.
Dude, you don't know how much I love like cool, smooth jazz.
Alright, here we go, races. They're not! What the fuck? Why aren't Genasi? They're like so popular and they haven't put them in an official book yet. What a bunch of derps.
Are they popular?
They make
Mikhail's the
NPCs
only
out of them
person
like crazy.
I've ever known to like them.
They make NPCs out of them. I think they're popular with like NPCs, and I'm just like, what's going on?
Because they're very easy for like, it's like, oh, it's a fire Genasi. They're a spicy character.
Spicy angry.
You know, it's very easy to like get that across. You know, like, ooh, they have a short temper.
Yeah.
All right, real question, guys. Do we want a fighter or a paladin? I can go either way.
We have a monk.
Paladin.
Paladins are just fucking cool. We need somebody. Listen, Antrain's never showing up again. We need somebody who can bring somebody back from 0 HP.
Yeah, you guys.
That's what we needed.
You guys could give Antrain crap for not being able to make it. Like 2 people died without you, bro.
He's here too. He's sitting like 20 feet from Michaela. If he's there, we win that fight.
You could blame him.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Why are
Kristen, we're not rolling stats.
Yeah, we're not rolling stats.
Right,
I like the chaoticness of it.
I don't allow the roll of
That
stats,
is
unfortunately,
outlawed.
because they become far too. What happens in my experience, and I think a lot of people have agreed with me after playing with quite a few players. They so just for my games, we do the point buy, because I think the one thing that can throw this game out of skew is characters with like a million 20s. Man, I want you guys to get Maloon's axe too. That's a good magic item.
Now that I know that axe exists, I'm gonna make a two-handed character.
To go after it. It's probably the strongest. It is probably the strongest two-handed axe in this game.
If we got the axe, we don't have anybody who could use it.
It's
It's like what happened. I pre-rolled a loot for a thing before we made characters in my other campaign, and one of the loots was this badass like dragon, like bone greatsword magic item, and then it's like 5 characters were like, none of us two-hand weapons. They were like, all right, give it to the NPC.
Someone, I feel like I owe you something for surviving that.
She
Trauma.
gets the fucking Martina's money.
You do get Martina's money, which
And
is
3
quite a lot.
downtime edge.
I don't care for money. I want my sister back.
I'm going to.
Oh, she's dead.
Did we decide that I
No.
was the pool? I was the money pool, right? Or no?
What's the money pool?
I'm not. Okay, so normally I am the money pool. Let me get rid of this because I think this is stuff I've stolen to get rid of for you guys.
Go ahead and take away all my money, buddy.
Yeah, just throw your money onto the map and I'll dump it.
Alright.
Yeah. Throw your
Select
money.
multiples
and
when it's in
dump
the
it.
inventory. I can't. Weird.
I will I'm going to Martina. I'm going to steal things from you. You're going to see a pop-up on your screen. Are you ready? Okay. So there's gonna be a few. I'm going all the way down the list and taking all your money.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm clicking stealing. It's probably behind your character sheet. Ooh. Steal. Just keep taking things.
Oh shit! I gotta do the math real quick. I gotta optimize.
Man, you click fast. Jesus, zoom. Ka-choo. It's got those teacher clicks. All right.
Those paper grading clicks.
The mouse
Those are.
strength. All right. All that money.
We're
is,
still all
you know,
playing dumb characters, right? That's totally.
Hey, I actually thought everybody had
Wait a
a
second,
very
no, I'm
good,
playing a
not
wizard.
dumb character.
We're going against brain dog shit. I'm playing a wizard. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not playing a dumb frontline character.
If you want to meta against the game, you totally can. I'm totally into it.
No, I'm good.
Do what you have to do. Yeah, I think those first couple days, Solma, are a little lonely before people come in, but you do have with you the spirit of Lif, the tavern keeper. Remember, you have the ghost. He will probably try to console you, and if you try to, if you even think of turning to the drink, he will stop you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. He'll try to take care of you a little bit, best he can as a poltergeist. And yeah, I think those first couple days are really rough. They have to be. If there's any moments you want to describe or anything that you think you wanted to do during that time, you let me know. Because this place is building. You still have 3 downtime actions. If you want to take them, you don't have to. They could literally be, I don't.
I think she would like to do something that Martina and Rodero did the last couple of months. Pit fighting.
Oh, yeah.
She's fighting her anger and frustration out.
Let's do some pit fighting. Hell yeah. Let's get those downtime activities. You have 3 of them. I think my reward to you is literally I'm postponing the actions of the next chapter and giving you 3 more weeks of downtime, which is super nice.
Hey, 3 weeks of pit fighting is a great reward.
It is a great reward. You kidding me? Pit fighting's so strong. I showed my downtime activity to my other group a while ago. That was running this. They're in this game, but they're behind because we only play like once a month. And they were like, pit fighting, holy crap! I was like, I know, guys. This is pretty.
Ed, do you see a fucking silver in the middle of the screen? I can't select it. I think it's a bug because it goes over everything.
I do not. So it's
the shit out
you
of
have to
me.
refresh, unfortunately. QRS elemental.
We're refreshing, y'all. Oh god, I got side on the spot.
Pit fighting. Cool. All 3 weeks pit fighting. Okay, you ready for these rolls?
Yes. What do I roll?
Sec. Let me get my /roll. I gotta get this ready. 2d10 because this is the I gotta write down the DC combination. Okay, cool. Just wanted to get it ready. Your checks, you have 9 checks that you're gonna make total, 3 for every week.
Okay.
Any of them can be replaced with a weapon attack if you want, but the first one is strength, athletics. The second one is dexterity, acrobatics, and then the last one is a special roll, where you roll your largest hit die. Or you roll a constitution check and you add your largest hit die, which for you would be a d8. So it would be your constitution plus a d8. So let's go for the first check. Give me an I'm going to give you a DC for the first roll. So it's going to be 13. Go ahead and make an athletics check or a weapon attack, up to you.
Athletics, I'm not going to use weapons at all.
Okay, cool.
19.
All right, so you've got 1 success. So let's keep going. This is the next one. These are just the different fights you're getting into, and it's 16 for this next one. So this next one requires acrobatics or a weapon attack.
Acrobatics, it will be 12.
All right, that will not be a success. The final one is a special roll, which is the Constitution check, just a straight con. Clicking the stat 14, and then you will add a d8 to it.
Constitution. So how do I do that? I'm so sorry.
It's 1d20 plus 1d8.
1d20.
And then you would also
Wait,
add your
and-
Constitution bonus.
Ed, do you allow Ravnica races?
Yeah.
Oh man, Minotaurs or Loxodons. Oh god, they're like my fucking.
So.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
you're
rolled
good.
Wrong.
You're good. Let me look at Solma really quick. I can tell you the exact combination it's going to be to make it easier for you. All right.
Yeah, I'm really bad at.
Oh, you're good,
controlling.
bro. Oh, you're good. All right, so it's going to be 1d20 plus 1d8 plus 2.
1d20 plus. Sorry.
No, you're good.
1d8
And
plus
then, so it's 6,
Two.
1, so, yeah, your total is unfortunately not enough. You did get one success, though, so you will get 50 gold, which I'm going to throw down onto the table for you to pick up.
Okay.
And you can leave that there if you want to keep your winnings out until the end. Let's do
Until the end.
let's do the next one, the next week of pit fighting, in the honor of your
Yes.
friends as you fight those. And I think thematically, I think it would be cool if like you came across because like, are you going to the sketchy fighting area or are you going to the more clean cut legal stuff?
I wonder, where would Martina and Rodaro go?
The sketchy
Oh, we
one.
fought in a fucking sketchy ass basement.
You end up once in a while coming across Xanathar thugs who are fighting, and you probably go overboard on a couple of them, for sure. So let's. I just want that image of you like ripping at somebody, like I'll kill you. Where's your hideout? Like just kind of situation. You might have gotten kicked out a few times too, but let's. Roll 1d100. Let's see if there was a complication.
Oh shit. Okay, 1d100 plus nothing.
Wow. Okay. That is
Great.
that is gonna be a
I need
roll.
more wine.
She already has a rival too, so you can work in that rival.
Yeah, one of the okay. So this is this could be a rival says an opponent swears to take revenge on you. I will say thematically. Oh no, we wouldn't see. Maybe you're just getting another rival. Maybe you're just. I don't think we would see our priest guy down here in the fight. I can't really put him into the theme in any way. I was thinking like maybe he was sponsoring a fighter.
Yeah, like he sponsored a fighter to get back at her.
Yeah, he sponsors a fighter. He finds out you're fighting in there, and he sneaks in like he wants to. Yeah, he wants to learn more. You insulted his honor, so yeah, he sends in a fighter that you completely annihilate. That week, one of the ones, the one that you probably won, and yeah, he probably makes it very clear to you sometime during the match, at one moment or another, and I don't know how this goes down for you. He'll say, better luck next time, perhaps for myself. I will. We will see how long your winning streak goes for. And he's completely composed, like he's not trying to be aggressive. This is a very like it is a non-combat situation. He's a non-combat rival. But yeah, you see him down there, and he swears vengeance upon you. So that's something for me to think about for later.
Great.
Very cool. So you got a complication for the first week. Let's do the next one. So this is the combination for the first. So the first thing we need is a strength athletics.
Strength. 22.
22, very cool. Please go down to pit fighting. 22 is definitely going to crush it. You have one victory. The next one is going to be acrobatics. Ooh, it's a difficult one to make.
Holy shit.
20.
Ooh, almost. Third one. 15. This is the weird one that's a D20, a D8 plus 2.
D20.
Ooh.
D8.
No. No. Another single victory, I'll give you another 50 gold pieces.
Still though, compared to what else you can make money off of, 50 gold.
Yeah.
Great.
It is really, really good. All right, the final. Oh, and then roll 1d100. Let's see if there's a complication.
Sure, it's fine. It's okay.
You're good. You're good. You didn't roll low. Next day, athletics. This is athletics.
Athletics is first. Okay.
Yep. The one that you always crush has the. Oh, dang.
Well, mine is strength actually. Yeah.
That would be your. So that's the athletics. This is acrobatics. Oh boy, this is a tough week. Oh, and this is for the special. This is for the special roll.
So a D20.
A 1d20 plus a d8 plus 2. Oh no! It is bad. It is bad for you,
You're
Soma.
too reckless.
You're too reckless. You come out really roughed up from these fights, and maybe this is your way of grieving. Maybe this is the way of remembering and honoring your friends in some way or another for you to get past this horrible moment. We see Soma like struck into the dirt, and probably to this music too, these like slow-mo, just a fist slamming into her face. She goes down to the mud of the pit, and she's put down again, and essentially shamed away from the pit for a time being. You did not. The people are no longer in your favor there. You come back roughed up and after each week, and you notice that. I don't know what your emotions are here, Solmi. You tell me. There are adventurers coming to the tavern, and I'm not going to give them any faces or any names or any details until we specify one, but generally there are adventurers coming, probably like maybe getting close to a dozen, who are probably worried about you. You're the guild master, by the way. You are the guild master. Unless you...
Great.
I mean, you're the only one.
A lot of shit that Radara was like, "Oh, don't worry about this part. I got this part. Don't worry about it."
You had everything under control. I was like, "Okay,
this stuff." I got. This was like all Radaro's idea. You
are a guild master. You paid enough dues and everything to make this an official starting guild. It's very small, but yeah, your guild mates, your underlings are concerned when they come back and see you fighting, and I think you get a reputation as just a hard ass, as a total hard ass. So our new characters coming in, I think, unless this is something you don't want at all, Soma. This is just one of my ideas. If you're like, no, I don't think she would be perceived like that. I think party members coming in, there has to be a level of respect for Soma or something. Like she's. Like, people might not even know she's going out to the pits. They might just think she's adventuring and she's freaking hardcore. Like, it's up to you, Soma. It's up to you how much you communicate with your guild and what you do. You tell me. That's just my idea.
Soma was always pretty much truthful. She doesn't see the point of, like, hiding stuff, so she is... The first week was definitely more anger and just telling them, like, hey, I just need to get this frustration out of me, but... Overall, as a character, she's more calm, so I think after that, she's, like, just, like, straight on, like, she might be beat up, but, like, there's this, like, sort of scary calmness and, like, she's just red.
Yeah,
you're not be broken like last time.
Yeah, you're an intimidating guildmaster for sure. I think people are like, oh yeah, we got something to learn from her, but, like, I'm scared. Go ahead and pick up your 100 gold pieces. Yeah, you're starting to make it in the world, Selma.
Yeah.
So just because we're not using my tree character, do you want to know the easiest way? You know, I don't know how I was going to write in tree character.
How? Wait, what?
Soma goes out and carves wood things, right?
What tree character?
When I was going to play, I asked you before I was going to do a Warforged and ask you if I can...
Oh, yeah. Yep, as long as it's an official character.
And she would go out one night and, like, you know, be, like, carving, and she'd go and carve on a tree, and the tree would just go, oh, excuse me there. It'd just be like that.
I think that would be funny. One of her visions just carving into this person.
Yeah, like she's trying to carve in the picture of her vision, but her vision is of the tree, but she doesn't realize it yet.
Oh, yes. Just
my God.
This X marks the spot.
So wait, were you created by her, or were you just there by happenstance, Radara? Do you have a past?
That character, I'm not playing that character.
Oh,
that
no.
That character was going to be awakened like a year ago. And was looking for the traveling musician who woke him up.
Oh,
who was going to be Antrake's character.
Okay, we can save that.
Like Antrake accidentally, like, you know, like was playing his shit.
I've got one more end of game action to do, but I want to get our characters out on the floor and built. It's a pretty cool action.
Mm-hmm.
Just find something here.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't gonna be. Try to find a sound effect that isn't gonna be horrible. No, there's some bad ones. Ooh, that one might be good. That one might be good. Sorry, chat. This is loud.
It just feels like almost like Avatar, you know, when Ava and they're all like family just moving around. That's what I'm feeling
That one's
right
pretty
now.
good. No, this one's pretty good. Just so.
Oh yeah. Can you guys still hear me?
Perfect. Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I was looking for a special sound. I apologize.
No, because Tom just wrote that his internet just went bye-bye, so he's not here.
He ducked? No, come back.
Yep.
His internet just went bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right, keep making your character, Martina. I had to find a sound.
Yes. Yeah, Kristen, I'll let the picture be finished because there's something, so I think it's gonna be farther with the draw. And I'll let them finish it before they went on their journey, and it's fine. It's fine.
Oh man.
It's okay. It'll be a memory. It will be a nice memory.
Oh jeez, that's kind of nuts, dude. I'm pretty impressed with how that went. I'm usually more expecting players not to let their characters go, but I think I do love when character death is something that becomes a massive drive for those left behind, and like Solma's getting that, and I think that's one of my absolute favorite parts about character death. But I never want to force it upon players because I feel like it's always in bad taste. So I think it's just so much more interesting that you guys chose it and that you guys are choosing this sort of path. I mean, Michaela, I know you don't have as much say because you can't make your friends decide whether or not they want to die, but I think it's a really cool opportunity.
If I would be like dead, like on the option, I think I would go just die, just play aside my sister. But being backed up, I'm like, okay, there's some kind of drive pushing me to have a revenge like plot, like my sister now.
Yeah. You are going to be hyper invested.
Oh heck yeah, and I need to get better hit points because I'm lower than what Martina was actually. Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, geez, you do need some.
I just need roll. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know how to roll for my points. I just take the automatic number.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm bad at rolling, so I never.
Automatic number, I go with too. I go with the automatic number. It's safest. Did Tom say he's gonna try to make his way back?
I have no clue. I need to see on Facebook because that's where he wrote it.
Uh-oh, Facebook. Let's see. Internet pooped.
Because my...
I'll say able to come back? Question mark? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you wanted to iron out with Solma in these days, or do you think we're good picking her up where the next event happens?
Yeah, I think she would just do what Martina and Vidara like to do, just spit fighting and trying to clear her mind, get her, like, not be controlled by her emotions, because that's not the monk way.
No.
Also, like, being raised and not being reckless again, because that's what...
Keeping calm.
Being, like, yes, learning how to be with peace and just spending probably time by the grave and just...
Oh, I forgot.
Reading the... Yeah?
Go ahead. No, go ahead, finish.
You know the book that about sewers and stuff? I think she finishes reading it to Martina so she can return it back to...
Oh, my goodness. Floon will come to the grave at one point or another, wherever you have her buried, and he will come with sort of an entourage. He's with Rainier and Volo, and he will just weep at the grave. No, she was so beautiful. Why? And he'll just no. I told her that we were only friends. No, come back and we can be more. No. I was just trying to impress in front of my friend. He just cries. I was drunk, and he's just completely ruined. He's ruined at the grave. Why? He's Radar, you have to spend the gold to bring her back. You have to do this for me. I'll do anything. He says, Floon, that is a very lengthy process, and it's not one that is. It is very, very rough on the soul, and I would have to respect the ones grieving. And he says, please, Radar, Solba, you have to convince him.
I would just stand up and I would just grab Floon by the arms, and I'm much taller than him, so I'm like just grab him by the shoulders actually, and be like, Floon, I know that she liked you, and I think she would be really happy here now. But we have to accept that she's gone. That's...
No!
Down, buddy. I cried too much. I can't start crying again.
Yeah, he's just weeping. He's just like, oh, men of the night have feelings too.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
He just weeps. And you console him. Yeah, Floon was just trying to impress his friends. He totally regrets it. Realizes he let go of what could have been a really good relationship.
Martinez soul's being like, yes, I got him.
Got him. I think we have Rodaro coming back in.
Yes, hopefully.
Tom, you're muted. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he's not in yet. He'll be back.
Yeah, how many proficiencies do I start with?
Hello! Proficiencies, it should say, I believe you... what class are you going?
Custom, it's weird.
I would know, but one sec, let me reorient myself. So I finally got it installed on my phone, and then it was like, no, you don't have a Discord account. I'm like, that's weird. And then my internet came back.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
There you go.
I am playing a Loxodon something, I think cleric, I don't know.
That's so cool.
Oh, I think I know what someone would do. She would probably also write to the temple where they came from to tell her, the people that raised them, what happened. And that she'll continue on her journey of finding what...
Okay. I don't think you receive a letter just yet.
Yeah, makes sense. They're really far away.
Yeah. You were having trouble, Kristen. What's up?
Proficiencies do I get?
What class are you playing? I couldn't hear you. Sorcerer. Okay. You might not get too many. Let me just see.
Yeah, it's just because it's like I get 2. Cool. Okay.
Cool.
It should say in part of the character building.
Yep. It should say in part of the character building somewhere along there. I mean, I can look at your sheet and see where you are, I think, but let me see. Let me go. You are Beos. Let's see your character sheet. Where are you at? Yeah, you can see skill proficiencies right there. You have Arcana and Insight currently selected. You see that? Right at the top, Martina. I'm gonna have to call you something different now. Your name's gonna be different.
Actually, I'm not playing a cleric. I'm playing a barbarian. Fuck it.
Okay. You can always change it.
Underneath the next one, it says
Yep, I see weapon proficiencies. Are you you're on the page that says you're on the page under class, right?
So I moved under sorcerer origin.
Yep, let me see. You want to go back up for your proficiencies. They're up at the top. They're skill proficiencies. They're right under weapon proficiencies.
Okay, and then as I scroll down.
Yep, it'll want you to choose your origin, and then it's going to... These proficiencies you have here are all, let's see, nature, light armor, survival, animal handling. I think those are custom ones.
Yeah, I canceled them out if they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
The subclass I want is stone sorcery, which isn't in their thing either.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might have to add that in. If it's like if you can't figure out exactly how to. Wait a minute. That's what.
That's Unearthed Arcana, I think.
Oh, I don't do Unearthed Arcana.
You don't do that?
I'm so sorry. The only reason I don't, and I don't, not to damper creativity or anything going on there. The only reason I don't is because they're very unreliable in balance. And I know not everything is balanced in D&D already, but I at the very least like to trust in Wizards that when they put something out on the other end, it will be go. Yeah, Zero. What happened?
There was another thing.
Two characters died.
Check in. There's a giant soul background also. Do you? That's Unearthed Arcana. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Unearthed Arcana. Yeah. Cool. Wild Magic sounds good.
It.
Yeah, we had two characters die in a pretty big fight at the very beginning. Two people dropped. They chose their death. I gave them the choice of death or permanent injury. They chose the end. I don't know if you want to go back and watch the fight or if you want like a quick breakdown. I can give it to you. Up to you. We're waiting on character creation right now. Solma is the one survivor, and she has vowed revenge.
Listen, I said if I lost one character, I was going to play a Reckless, blah. Second character's not dying, I'm playing a fucking Barbarian.
Critical recap. So, he's nice, Barbarian. Zero's requesting a critical recap, which I can give him right now. So, quick breakdown. The party came to the end of their downtime activities, at which point Martina was doing a... She was training with Maloon War Dragon, and she rolled a complication that the actual trainer will betray her, effectively, and it worked out perfectly because that character is evil. So she did not know that, and then we rolled that, and I was like, oh shit. So at the very beginning of the episode, we had the betrayal happen with Maloon, a War Dragon. They're in the middle of training in an alley, and he turned around and said that he was going to give them their last test, at which point a portal opened behind him. The very familiar Mind Flare they met in one of their first episodes was behind them with a bunch of intellect devourers, and he proceeded to fucking murderize the entire group. There was two other recruits, Bingo Bango, that were with Martina. Yeah. They were also put down. The goal of these evildoers was to knock the party out, or whoever they could, or Martina in particular, and steal her mind. These trainees that Maloon had been sheepling, I don't know what the word is, creating basically a training to be plump and juicy and ready for brain exposure or brain swapping to work for the Xanathar. A mysterious figurehead at the head of one of these rival gangs that the city has been suffering. Mysterious. And basically, he went and started cutting down the party. He knocked out Yagra. Came to the rescue. One of the party's original friends from the tavern, the half orc. He knocked pretty much everybody out. Unfortunately, even Rodaro saw everybody. All of them.
Listen. I got crit. I got hit for max damage.
It was bad.
Like twice.
The brain puppies. There were only 3 of them.
60 damage in that fucking fight. All right.
He was a very, very powerful stat block, but he was all by himself against everybody. Still lost. We were down one party member, which was rough. I think if we would have had him, might have been a different story. 3 of the brain puppies took 3 of the 3 characters over, but none of them were the player characters. I did roll for those choices, so that was all one time. Martina rolled not to have her brain swapped and made it. The brains took over Bingo Bango, who both survived, and Yagra, and took them into the portal. And Maloon left, and essentially, Solma got back up with a crit. I think that's worth saying. Solma got back up with a critical on her death saving throw, and he put her back down. Yeah, she fought valiantly, and he put her back down and told her to stay asleep. And he had this whole sort of scene leaving, just like, maybe I'll see you again. And he's become the villain. Maloon has become the villain of essentially like, I hope you don't die here in the streets. Maybe we'll meet again, and you can finally work for the Xanathar. and he left through the portal. Two of the party members did fail their death saving throws because everybody got knocked off enough to die. Gave them the choice of death or permanent injury, and they chose that this moment was thematically good to push Soma on her revenge path, of which she swore revenge. There was a touching scene in the alley where their last breaths were shared with each other, where they got to say whatever kind of tragic goodbye they could in this horrible bloodbath. And then we moved on to 3 weeks of downtime for Soma, at which point she had to bury and grieve for her friends. And she has become the new guild leader of the adventuring guild that they had created in their downtime. She is the guild leader now, and it is starting to function, and she's drawing in it by itself is drawing in adventurers to her side, and some of those adventurers will be our new party members. And Soma is now the hardened guild master. She's going up in the world. Yeah. That was the episode. It was a pretty crazy episode, but I have one last action to begin to step us into chapter 3 after we get our characters fully created. How is that coming, guys?
I am putting in age, height, that shit right now.
Okay, cool.
Can I display maybe my when
Yeah.
I follow people?
Yeah.
All of her stuff, not her. What her family left me, I can to promote, a memory.
Memory. Yeah, in the tavern. Yeah, we see some of the items of the past characters, I think, for sure, among the tavern as paraphernalia. And yeah, we can see it around there. And you could commission some plaques. I mean, you could try to do whatever it is that you want.
I think I will contact Tally, who was teaching me how to work with wood.
Some wood plaques.
Hey,
Tally, make a charisma check.
Oh, I'm bad at those. Don't make me do this.
Make a charisma check.
Shit.
I want to see how your relationship's going with Tally over these 3
All
weeks.
terrible. 5.
Oh,
Haha.
You've changed. You've changed a lot. He helps you still. He still sees you as an apprentice, but you didn't spend any time with him in the last 3 weeks. He's concerned about you. He might be looking into new apprentices, and he really wants to. He's scared for you and what happened. He knows what happened. He was probably there to give you whatever condolences he could, but he's wary of you. The relationship is being sort of strained by the actions of things that are happening in your life, and maybe you don't have time for Tally.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
We're just sad.
It is
It
sad.
was really sad, but so much.
He would help you make
he
the
knows.
plaques, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I should have made my charisma the highest thing. This is always the thing. I'm like, I don't need charisma. Let me just be a badass fighter. No. Next time I'm gonna be a bard.
We're rolling up on.
With all the charms.
Yeah, that'd be so good. We're rolling up on 10 o'clock. Do we want to leave the introduction of your characters, guys, for next time? Would that be interesting to you?
I'm happy with whenever.
You guys are both okay with that?
What else? Yeah.
Cool. You guys are going to be thrust into a really interesting situation, though. I think it will be a really cool way to have our characters introduced. What's
I'm
up?
8 feet tall, so good luck thrusting me anywhere.
Thrusting you anywhere. Very, very cool. And then you guys are gonna open up on where this scene will lead next time. But let me grab the book text for the beginning of chapter 3, because this is where we're truly going to leave off. Okay, very cool. I have to get some art.
Oh, also, Kristen, if you send me like a picture of your character, I can make a token for him.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you'll have to hand that over to me. All right.
And then I'll send it to Ed, and then Ed will send it to Ed.
Make sure your audio is super high for me really quick. But high enough that you can hear something. Like, I would say 25% would be good.
What's up?
I would put your audio at about 25%.
Okay.
Just so I don't hurt anybody.
Only 25% of my true power.
Let me get let me just get one more thing here. Okay. So, chapter 3 opens up with our view of Troll Skull Alley. of the many individuals making their way up and down the streets of the North Ward, going about their daily business. We see the individuals dressed in different clothes that signify the different jobs that they have and the different colors that associate with those jobs. We see people just going about their normal day. An individual sipping a cup of coffee. We get a scene of them sipping their coffee, very quietly, very somber, the city humming around them. We can see Troll Skull Manor in the distance. And then, all of a sudden, windows rattle as the roar of an explosion fills Troll Skull Alley. I'm going to end this music here. Yeah. Charred bodies and anguished screams fly through the air. A thick cloud of acrid smoke billows outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside your door. So we get this shot of this explosion. We feel the Troll Skull Guild Hall rattle the glass. Breaks everywhere. Everybody, whatever they're doing, are knocked off of their kilter. They're falling over to the side. It is a massive explosion. It scorches the side of the tavern proper, and we can hear cries of horrible pain and screams rattle through the streets. That's where we're going to leave off, and we will open up next time on the aftermath. Welcome to Chapter 3, Fireball.
Nice. So excited.
One more time. It takes forever to go. Massive blast. I should have got some, crowd scream. I'll get that later. Very, very cool. So yeah, we will leave off stepping back into Chapter 3 with 2 new characters who will have to introduce themselves in a very hectic moment.
I got art for mine.
Oh, you already got art for yours.
You want to see? You want to see what we're going with here?
Yeah, let me see.
Look at that bad boy.
Let me look here. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, yes. One of the elephant people. Thank you. Heck yeah.
Locks it on.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man, it is the cafe across the street that has been annihilated. There are bodies everywhere, guys.
Oh, if only it was a little over at Fruins Brews.
Over at Fruins Brews, it was
and
not.
He's dead at the end.
It was not. Oh yeah, I have to. That'll be for later. That's chapter 4 business. He has some actions I have to do. Very good episode, guys. Thank you for joining me. Apologies that we had that sort of middle. I'm sorry I killed all of you. The middle pause.
That happened. Hey, I said run multiple times. We were all dying with our friends.
Really did.
His stat block.
Kingdom Hearts today.
His stat block is brutal.
Yeah.
Oh. Should be pretty nuts, guys. Excellent. Well, I'm gonna close out this stream here real quick. We'll do a little bit more table talk after that if we're still good. Thank you for those who joined. If you lurked in the chat, super appreciate you hanging out. If you were active in chat, appreciate you as well, friend. That's what makes it fun. Talk to me. If you're watching this later on a VOD, whether that's on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Facebook, doesn't matter what it is. You're from the future. I'm from the past, but we have this connection. You and I. I think next time you're going to see this pretty face is the next time you're going to see all these faces is next Wednesday, and you can join us. You can join us on Wednesdays for this wonderful adventure when we come back. Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. But the next time you'll see this guy's stream will be tomorrow, 11 o'clock, pretty late at night for here EST Eastern Time. I'll be playing some Sea of Thieves, which should be a good time, maybe with some buddies, who knows. Very, very good. Wherever you are, friends, in the world, morning, noon, or night, make it a good one. Bye, guys. Bye.